Michael Waltrip's tall too, but he punched Lake Speed while he was in his car. Yeah, okay, Jeffrey Earnhardt. I would say Jeffrey Earnhardt and then maybe Austin Hill are the guys I would take seriously. Other than that, there's nobody in NASCAR that I would fucking worry about getting in a confrontation with. God damn it, I gotta play this whole fucking part again because this game
Attacking armed
crashed.
thugs
Damn.
head-on is suicide. I need to disappear. Pick them off silently, one by one.
Yep.
They don't know where I am. Good. Let's keep it that way. Time to survey the room. Plan out my tactics.
Nah, I'd fuck him up. He's a pussy. He jumped Nick Sanchez from behind. Fuck him.
This is
I'd whoop Matt Crafton's old fucking lisp having ass.
Batman, can you hear me?
I'd knock that fucking lisp out of him.
People die.
You'll be okay. Wait here and don't make a noise.
Where is he?
You're safe. Stay quiet.
I'm just gonna be jealous that you're that skinny. What's up, Alex? Fucking game crashed. I had to start a new stream. The remaster of Arkham City is very janky, so I'm not surprised it crashed.
The room is secure. You're safe now.
Nah, he can't hear it because Discord's not coming through my stream. I can say, after 20 years of going to NASCAR races, I've only ever almost been arrested twice, but that's in recent years, which is a troubling pattern now. Hey, game didn't crash this time.
Gun. It looks like it's being controlled remotely by Joker.
Well, look who it is. I haven't seen you for... How long has it been? Let's see. There was an asylum, some monsters, and... Oh, that's right. You left me to
I bet that's what Nick Sanchez said when he hit the fucking Seaman at Talladega. Fuck you, Matt Crafton. Yeah. Me and Dylan are planning on going to Atlanta in the summertime, but he's the driver.
Joker's behind this.
Was there ever any doubt?
The radio signal.
I mentioned Atlanta to Dylan, and he said he was down. And I was like, okay, well, think about going to Atlanta in the summer.
God, Batman, I'll find you. What's the bat doing here?
Well, they don't know. You could be a pedophile for all they know. Oh, ain't got the multi-batarang picked in yet, unfortunately. You're my sister. You're my sister. Oh, you're my sister. Joe Dirt. Bang. Alex, I think Alfred topped his sassiness in the new game because some of the fucking jokes he makes when you get a new gadget in Arkham Shadow are pretty fucking funny. And like you get the bat claw upgrade, and he goes, "Looks like you'll finally have some pull around here." And Bruce goes, "Ugh." Origins Alfred is just fucking edgy as hell because he's anxious and pissed off about Bruce being a jerk. But in Arkham City and Arkham Shadow, he's just straight sass. We're so blessed that a new Batman Arkham game got added to the continuity this year. Here I was thinking WB were complete morons for not cashing in.
Camera down in Sector 2.
I mean, they kind of did leave some money on the table. Not by making a VR game, but by making it a VR game that's available only on one system. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I got no privacy. Hey. Any more easy Riddler trophies around here? Oh yeah, there's one right over here, ain't there? Or did I already get this one? No, I didn't get this one. Somebody should mod Arkham City and add echoes from Arkham Shadow, because there's collectibles in Arkham Shadow called echoes, where if you go to, usually it's a location that you visited in Batman Arkham Origins, there's like a little memory flashback. I think somebody should mod Arkham City and put little memory flashbacks to Shadow in it, because you go to a lot of the same locations in this game. Oh god damn it, I gotta fucking text somebody back. Jesus. Good news, my phone's charged. Yay. Man, I just want to like do a bunch of fights and get all the upgrades. Let's try to get the upgrades as early as we can, so I can do the fucking. Let's make it New Game Plus without it being New Game Plus. We're gonna get all the upgrades. Okay, Batman, just don't punch anyone. That's cool. You just fucking stand there and tell them 1-4. Shazam. Oh yeah, there are. That's one thing I like about the WWE games. There's like a lot of variations of the same move because some people do the moves slightly differently. He's 46. Yeah, he does need to put a little more oomph on it sometimes. But I mean, he did on fucking Raw on January 6th, and he fucking knocked Seth Rollins silly. I don't know if you remember that. Rollins was kind of knocked loopy after that one for real. He wrestled Gunther on a house show today. I am not going to progress the story until I get every available upgrade Batman has at this point in the game. He is, but at the same time, I think WWE really overestimated how people think of Jey Uso. Like, yes, people like Jey Uso. He was very popular, very over, but he's not a world title guy. Like, I'm sorry, like any other time, I feel like maybe he could be world title picture at WrestleMania, but people want to see CM Punk and John Cena and Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Like, it's not the right time. But they've already fucking committed to it, so they can't back out of it now.
Where Wayne went. I don't know. Please, if I knew, I'd tell you.
You could have saved.
I've got malfunction on a camera in Sector 2.
Cena and Rhodes is awesome, but that match definitely ain't main eventing. Like, God help us if they choose the Uso and Gunther match to main event not one. That's a terrible fucking decision. What's up, DFS? I'll read your comment in a minute when I'm done kicking the shit out of these goons. Welcome back, DFS. Well, it's supposed to be, but they got kind of burnt. Ever since WrestleMania 18 is the one where that changed, because they got burned on that one. Because they were like, nope, world title's got to go on last. World title's got to go on last no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. And fucking Jericho and Triple H went out there and the crowd was dead because Rock and Hogan wore them out. So I don't think the title should just automatically guarantee a WrestleMania main event. I'm a big believer in the guys in the match should determine that, and I think Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk is the second hottest angle behind Cody and Cena, and there's two main events, so those are your two main events.
It's Batman!
I mean, they should. But old Hulk Flair over there, I'm not, because nobody wanted to fucking see her win it. That was the only reason they could justify it, because I was like, yeah, that match is going to be a fucking banger. Like, I can't deny that. It's weird. You're not supposed to explore this part of the city at this point in the game.
I've got a camera out in Sector 1.
I don't care where you are. I'll find you someday and kick the living crap out of you. Go on, Bat. Run away. Hide!
It's a mistake. Uso winning the Royal Rumble was a massive mistake. But, I mean, it's not one they can't overcome. So I guess it's not a massive mistake, but it was a mistake. They shouldn't have done it. I don't think he should get it. Not yet, anyway. He shouldn't win it at WrestleMania. But he's probably gonna, even though he shouldn't.
Some kind of fight.
Yeah, they're kind of yeah, they wrote themselves into a corner. He shouldn't get it, but he's probably gonna have to. Or you could have him lose at WrestleMania and then win it the next day on Raw or the following pay-per-view. I don't know. That would be a fun swerve. I do know one thing. If that match doesn't close the show, and it should not, it would make it more intriguing, because if it doesn't close the show, that means there's more of a chance of Gunther winning. Because if it closed the show, they're not going to have a heel win. Heel's not going to win the main event of WrestleMania. They only did that once, and it sucked, and they regretted it. So if that match were to go on last, it would be really obvious that Jay's going to win, and it shouldn't be obvious. Cena's not winning. Cena's not going to win. The story's going to be Cena can't win 17, and then he's going to regret all the horrible shit that he's done, and then turn babyface again. I don't think Cena's going to win. And that's when I said, there's no way I'm putting all of that in my mouth.
There's some kind of fight going on.
I don't think Cena's going to win the belt at all, but if he does, it'll only be after he's turned good again. Because by the end of the year, he'll be a good guy again. He's not going to retire a fucking heel. There'll be a redemption arc. He's not beating Cody. That bald fraud. CM Punk called him a bald fraud. When he started smacking his arm, making fun of The Rock, slapping his arm, I fucking lost it. That was the funniest shit ever. Raw on Netflix has been infinitely more watchable than it was when it was on USA, because when it was on USA, you'd have good Raws, but a lot of weeks it felt like, yep, could have skipped this episode. Now, there has been a little bit of that on Netflix, but generally, they give you at least one big fucking main event every week on Raw, so it's kind of nice. You at least have one thing to fucking want to watch for. Yeah. They can choose the runtime of the show anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. They don't have to, like, rush off the air if they don't want to. So main events are longer and they can take their time. Well, nah, they were muting during the Punk and Rollins Steel Cage. They were muting it because Punk was saying fuck a lot, and they kept cutting out. So they mute the F word.
You were right. It's back.
Yeah, they let Cody drop the big one on Peacock.
Target is raising hell.
Yeah. I guarantee you they had to clear it beforehand. Like, can we have this one F-bomb? They probably had to clear it beforehand. It's an F-bomb after... It was an F-bomb after 10 p.m., so there's a little more lenience when it's past a certain time of day. That's the way it's always been on
I got a
TV.
camera out in Sector 1.
And Travis Scott gave him a fucking black eye because he punched him in the goddamn head as hard as he could. What a fucking asshole. Like, what an asshole. Dude, if I was Cody, I'd have jumped up right there and, like, dogged his ass. I would have just jumped up and punched him and then tell Rock and Cena to beat me and I'll sell again. But as soon as he hit me in the eye, I'd be jumping up and be like, bam! I'd be like, alright, take me down. Tell Rock and Cena, let take me down. I just had to get up and fucking crack him in the goddamn face because that was uncalled for. Maybe Cody cleared it with him beforehand. I don't know, but I just can't imagine be like, yeah, punch me in the fucking eye as hard as you can. While I'm pinned to the fucking ground, punch me in the eye as hard as you can. Oh, WWE knows how to pick them. Good public relations. I've never done this game in this weird order that I'm doing. I'm doing a bunch of fucking side stuff before I even progress the story. For the For those of you just tuning in, we haven't even been to the steel mill yet, and I'm running around doing Riddler trophies and shit.
That was one of the Titan containers Joker had back at Arkham Asylum. What is it doing here?
I'm talking to the voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. Most overrated theme song ever. That song sucks ass. It's just that his old song was way better. Hey, nothing you can say. He didn't like it, but it was a better fucking song. This Fire Burns was meant for Randy Orton, but they let him use it for like a week, and it didn't fit him. He came out on a SmackDown with This Fire Burns, and it just did not fit. So they made him switch back, and then they gave This Fire Burns to Punk when he debuted the next year. It really did fit Punk really well. I don't know what Randy was thinking on that one. That was fucking pillhead Randy, or pillhead alcoholic pot smoker Randy Orton.
We've lost a camera in Sector 1.
Yeah, it definitely fit him better. He's going to punt Kevin Owens at the end of their match at WrestleMania. That's going to be the finish to that match. That's why they're building up the punt. It's going to be the finish to their WrestleMania match.
Camera down in Sector 1.
Did you ever see the Raw in 2013 where CM Punk said "fuck it" and hit Cena with a pile driver? Cena said he called that Punk said that shit in the ring. He said he goes to pick him up and he says, "I hear Punk go pile driver," and I was like, "What? Okay." And Cena went with it. He fucking let him do it. Yeah. I've seen Triple H accidentally do that to somebody once and like broke their fucking neck. The guy didn't know how the pedigree. It was like back in '96. I think it was a wrestler named Marty Gardner. He didn't know how the pedigree worked. So when Triple H did a double underhook, he thought he was doing like a double underhook power bomb, and the dude goes up and lands on his fucking head.
I've got a camera out in Sector 1.
No. Is that like the vertebraker? The Hurricane and Cody Rhodes used the vertebraker. Cody doesn't use it anymore very often. I think he might have used it a time or two. It's one of his moves in the game too. The 2K people still have it in his fucking moves when you play. Guys, in my stream, doing all this shit this early in the game is going to fuck me up later because when I play Arkham City, I have muscle memory of like this thing's over here and this thing's over here. And when I get to the part of the story where I come through here, I'm going to want to do all this shit, but I've already done it early in the game.
Get him!
We've lost all cameras in Sector 2.
I'm trying to think if I got all the trophies that I can get. At this point in the game, you can't get most of the Riddler trophies. Like a lot of them are locked off. Like Brainbusters. Like the Steiner screwdriver is a pretty cool move. It's scary looking, but I had to use it a lot because when I was playing my faction, one of my best cards was a Scott Steiner, so I did a lot of Steiner screwdrivers while I was playing my faction. Hey, David. David, we're doing Arkham City in a weird order. Describing Riddler trophies for some reason. Trying to upgrade a lot before we even get to the steel mill. Yeah. Nah, they're gonna Def Rebel his ass. He's at least gonna get a remix. Because old Def Rebel's got to fuck everything up. David, you've never 100% Arkham City. I mean, I've 100%ed everything except all the challenge campaigns. But to get 100% save file, you got to do all the fucking campaigns and shit, and they're not even fun. Like, at a certain point, it's just a tedious grind. I've joked around for years that I'm going to do a stream where I attempt it, but I don't know. Yeah, Randy Orton was like, no. Somebody made a fucking joke edit. They said, leak Def Rebel Randy Orton song, and it starts with him going, Daddy's back. I hear voices in my head. What he said, Daddy's back to Rhea or whatever. Daddy's back. I like Cena's reason for not having new music, because fuck you, you wanted new music, well guess what, you don't get it. He's got one. He's got a couple of heel songs. One of them he obviously never used, and then there's Basic Thugonomics, which is just an amazing song. Okay, so like Def Rebel generally sucks, but I mean I can't argue one thing. He has made some bangers. Fucking Roman Reigns. Both Roman Reigns songs are fucking incredible. LA Knot is pretty fucking cool too. So he's had some good. Tiffy Tom is pretty good. The Tiffy Tom song's pretty good. I'm sure there's some other ones I ain't thought of. I know there's some good ones. If they did that one Karrion Cross song, it was pretty good. The one he was using when he was coming out of NXT or whatever. That was a good one. Ain't nobody ever going to top the GOAT, old Jim Johnston. He was the man. He was their music guy from the 80s all the way up until like 2015.
We've lost a camera in Sector 3.
Dude. I mean, not everybody can write "I'm an ass man" and get away with it like Jim Johnston did. I'm an ass man. Beep, beep. I'm an ass man. No, I think that was CFO. I think that was the previous guy. I want to say it was the other guy, CFO. Maybe it was Def Rebel. If it was Def Rebel, props to him, because the Seth Rollins song's pretty good. Yeah, I'm glad that was in 2K24, but actually it's in 25. I just ain't unlocked it yet, because I'm not sure how you get 2015 Seth Rollins. Probably by playing My Rise again, which I will do. Yeah, that's how you get him in 24, but in 25 he's still locked for me, and I've played the showcase. I got 22 Seth Rollins with the Shield music and Shield gear. I did get that from the showcase this year. That wasn't locked behind my faction this time. Although, right, okay, so in my faction, they did make it easier to unlock a lot of shit. Like, they make it easier for you to know what you need to do. So, like, this year in my faction, they have, like, the World Tour mode, and it's like, hey, if you finish this tour, you unlock 2010 CM Punk. But what they don't tell you, like, when I was trying to unlock 2010 CM Punk, I got to the Chicago tour. There's 5 sets of 5 matches. I did the first 4, and then it was like, you can't do this one until you get this very specific Roman Reigns thing. And I was like, well, how do you get that fucking Roman Reigns? I had to look up online how to get the Roman Reigns. It was like, oh, you got to play the LA tour and do like 3 of the 4 things in the LA tour to get this Roman Reigns, and then you can start the last part to get 2010 CM Punk. Oh, David, if you like Bray Wyatt, he's all over 2K25. Like, they have, like, every Bray Wyatt is at 2K25. Same as 24. He was all over that game as well. Just Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan's in it and Bray Wyatt's in it. That's it. Oh, I don't know. The entrance is probably in there. I guarantee that's probably one of the preset entrances. I don't think that music's in there, unless he's a My Faction card that they haven't revealed yet. Which wouldn't surprise me if he was. I gotta admit, My Faction was a roller coaster. On the whole, it was still a fucking chore, though. It was a chore to get through, to get to that 2010 CM Punk. Yeah. I'll have to get my phone in a minute, because I can't see it. I'm on PlayStation. Double takedown. Any more Riddle physical challenges that I can do? Other than the obvious. What about this one? He is back in the New York groove. I'm big.
got no class. No way.
White people have no respect for property. Let's be real.
I don't know. No way, man.
Only white people would sail to a brand new country and say, hey, we own this now. You guys are our slaves.
Suppose. Not even close. Joker wants me to make. We've lost a camera in Sector 3.
Lost the camera.
There seems to be a
I know
camera
where
malfunction
every
in
fucking
Sector 3.
collectible in this game is. You remember back in the day, well, you guys might not remember, you're younger than me. The first game that had create a finisher, everybody would just create a finisher where you kick somebody in the balls 15 times and then hit them with an RKO. I remember Randy Orton had in 2006. Randy Orton had a match with Jerry Lawler on Raw, and the finish of the match was the ref gets distracted and Randy mule kicks Jerry Lawler in the nuts and then RKO's him immediately. I created that finisher in '07. And I thought that was so cool. But I'm like, yeah, I literally just took two basic ass moves and put them together. Stomp somebody on the foot a dozen times, poke them in the eye, and then punch them in the balls a bunch, and then hit an RKO. That's the best custom finisher.
We've lost a camera in Sector 3.
I get this Riddler trophy for smacking a guy with a remote control batarang at max speed. There we go. Okay, David, was your first game the PS3 version of 15 or the PS4 version? Because they're very different games, and the PS3 version was actually much better because 2K15 on PS4 was garbage, and I quit playing WWE games for like 8 years after that. Yeah, it was just 14 again, so it was at least good, but the PS4 version was dog shit. And well, the one problem was CM Punk looked fucking stupid in 2K15. So you played the 360 version, you played the good version. Good. Good for you. At least you got to play the good version. I got my PS4 at the time. I was like, yeah, 2K15, first WWE game on PS4. Sucked. One, three, five. Corey Graves tried to push himself out of a job recently. Well, then it turns out he didn't feel that way at all, and he was trying to work a storyline, and they thought he was being serious, so they got pissed off at him. Apparently, he. Yeah, they could have went with it, but they were like, "Wait a minute, you're being an asshole." And he's like, "No, I'm fucking working an angle." And they were like, "Oh, well, don't fucking do that without telling us." David, I never played 16, 17, 18, or 19, or the infamous 20. Never played them. Not fucking once.
What's that doing here?
I heard 19 was pretty good. All that.
Target Batman is engaged in combat.
Everybody likes AJ. Woohoo! Kick!
Batman wins.
I remember I did not play WWE 12 because I just skipped it and didn't give a fuck. But then 13 came out and I got it and I fucking loved it, and 14 was just as good, and then 15 sucked and I checked out until 22.
Surprised to see me, Batman? A little. Last
Yeah,
time I
I've
saw
heard
you, you were
12 is
wrapped around
actually.
a
They
hood
say
of
the
my
universe
car.
mode in that one's
You
insane.
know you would not kill me. I wasn't trying to. I'm in no mood for a fight. What are you doing here?
Dr. Young's Titan formula. The Payaso managed to send some off Arkham Island
11
before it
was the
stopped.
last one
How
that
much
I
more
remember
did Joker
playing.
manage to get off the island?
Well,
Too
obviously
much.
13 I played a
That is
bunch, but
why
like
I am
11 I
here.
put a lot of time
I
into
will not
11.
allow the
But
Basura
after
to
playing
deceive
11 a
and use
bunch,
the
I was like,
Titan.
this really wasn't that good. I was
Dr.
kind of, I
Young
guess I was
used
just,
me to create.
it just got
It is my
stale.
duty to
So because
destroy
of
what
11 was
remains.
meh, I just didn't play
I'll
12.
help you, but understand this. If you try anything, I'll take you down too. We find Titan containers. We
These last
destroy
few
them.
have been really good.
Deal.
22, 23, 24, and 25 are
Of
really good.
course.
I
Each
wish there
container
was
has a radio
more
beacon
differences
built in.
between them because
There are
they're
12
they're
containers
honestly
left in the
just
city.
copy and
We
paste
take
with
6
life
each.
quality
Then
improvement,
we
with like
meet back
quality of life
here.
improvements. But they're good.
I found one earlier and destroyed it.
What? I'll pick it up.
That Payaso will pay for this.
I'm a weirdo. I like flat. I like flat Mountain Dew and flat Cheerwine. It is. I don't know. I just liked it. Like I always liked flat Cheerwine. Flat Cheerwine was fucking delicious. I wouldn't make it flat on purpose, but if it got flat and I would take a sip, and be like, oh, I like this. This is good. Oh wait a minute. There's a fucking Riddler trophy I can get over here. Let me guess. He's black, Mr. Alabama. I'm kidding. It's awfully dark. I was like, God damn it, I can't fly this remote control batarang for shit. I haven't had to do this in a long time. Yeah, God damn it. I can't remember the last time I struggled this bad with a remote control batarang. There we go. Fuck. Get this one over here. You're making me... Okay, when I make my island character for 25, I'm going to give him just goofy-ass fucking finishers and signatures. But with pinning combinations, because I'm a tryhard. Dude, I remember the first WWE game where they had finishing moves that came with pins, and they had like the Shawn Michaels Sweet Chin Music fall into the pin combo. I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever played.
Augmented reality training complete.
David, I recently just bought a copy of SmackDown vs. Raw 06 for the PS2. I haven't touched it, but I'm collecting a lot of the old PS2 wrestling games, and SmackDown vs. Raw 06 was one of the best ones that I put the most time in. I put a lot of time into 06 and 07 and 08 on the PS2. And then my first next-gen one was 09 on 360. And 09 was really good. I played 09 a lot. I loved Road to WrestleMania in 09. I think that one had the co-op Batista, Rey Mysterio, Road to WrestleMania. And me and my friend Caleb played that one. Oh shit. You're gonna die in Arkham City. Fuck off. Batarang, batarang. Stay in focus mode just so I can whoop everybody's ass and get this big combo. This is the longest I've played Arkham City without progressing the story. I've been at this for like an hour and a half. Why did my combo break? Fucking. Dude, I wish I had the fucking electric charge so goddamn bad. Ooh. I had a cat named Socks once. Yeah, she was an orange cat and she had little white paws.
We've lost a camera in Sector 4.
I'm not doing the Zaz side mission, so if you're on my stream, like, is he going to do all the side missions? I'm not doing the Zaz one. You didn't tell him he was black, so of course the Alabama police don't give a fuck. What? The police are racist. Tell as a all-time great once said, "Tell me when I'm telling lies." The police are racist.
Training complete.
Remember that dude in GTA 5, the fucking cop Trevor's in the helicopter with? He goes, "It's not my fault. We have minority quotas." And Trevor goes, "Yeah, your nightstick's got a minority quota. Good for you." I cut out.
Training activated.
I was quoting GTA 5 when Trevor's with that cop in the helicopter, and the cop says, "It's not our fault. We have minority quotas." And Trevor goes, Yeah, your nightstick's got a minority quota." I'm so happy I'm about to get the grapnel boost upgrade because I've been gliding around this whole time without it, and it's getting old.
I see you have called in the Batwing, sir. Did I forget to pack something?
No, Alfred.
Bianca Belair is one of the hottest women on the planet. Just fucking 10 out of 10 body. Rhea Ripley's hotter, don't get me wrong.
Grapnel boost.
But Mr. Fox told you it's not yet ready for field deployment.
I like Zelina Vega, personally. I'm a big Zelina Vega guy.
I'm ready.
Gigi Dolan and Zelina Vega, buddy. That's... Okay, Io Sky and Kari Sane are both really hot, and Asuka's pretty, too. Io Sky is extremely hot, though. I like Sky Blue in AEW. She's fucking crazy hot. Come up with something stupid.
Who's running this shit? It's Batman!
Oh, damn it. I've knocked everybody down and forgot I wasn't playing Arkham Knight where you can punch down enemies.
Get over here and fight me! What are you waiting? I see you're too scared to face me.
Nah, haven't you watched movies and shows? It doesn't hurt at all. Get over here, bitch. Oh, whoops. What is it?
Lost. Where the hell is the way out?
I feel bad for anybody who's like, "Will you just progress the story?" No.
Camera out in Sector 4.
Finish the story.
Down in Sector 4.
Okay, John Cena. No! You have lost your time to talk! When Cena says we've been awful to him, I remember in 2013 he announced on Raw he needed surgery and was going to be gone for a few months, and the crowd fucking cheered. So, I mean, he's kind of justified. I hate typing on his phone. Once again, forgot I was not in Arkham Knight and tried to fucking pivot when I boosted there. Then he comes out to no music. Dude, you guys remember Vladimir Kozlov's first entrance song? It was this. He came out, he had no music for a while, and it became a meme. People would post like YouTube videos. Vladimir Kozlov first entrance theme, and it's just like a silent video. I love double E. That's my most favorite Vladimir Kozlov memory when he said that. From Grenoble, in the French Alps, Andre the Giant. Then he got a pretty good song after they actually gave him music. He was terrible. And they let him fucking wrestle Triple H one-on-one in a world title match on pay-per-view, and it was fucking horrible. Survivor Series 2008, and then, well, the match was horrible because it was supposed to be Jeff Hardy versus Kozlov versus Triple H, and they wrote Jeff Hardy out, and they said he got, like, attacked earlier in the day. So then it's Triple H versus Kozlov one-on-one, and it fucking sucks for 15, 20 minutes. And then Vicky Guerrero comes out and puts Edge in the match, and he just wins. What do you want to do with your life? I want to rock. Well, you'll have plenty of time to live in a van down by the river when you're living in a van down by the river. Whoopsie daisy. You were smoking doobies. I live in a van down by the river. Beat down, beat down, beat down, beat down.
You're gonna die tonight.
Really, Batman? You back claw the guy on the ground? Fucking retard. I like how CM Punk's super finisher is the Pepsi plunge. What's up, Alex? Welcome back, Alex. I don't think they can legally say Pepsi. That's why his Pepsi tattoo is just a random red and blue dot every year in the games. Dude, you've been watching wrestling how long and you've never noticed the big Pepsi tattoo CM Punk has? Okay, well, he's got a giant Pepsi logo on his shoulder, and every year in the WWE games, they just make it like a red and blue thing. He said he got it because he's straight edge, right? So he's like anti-drug, anti-alcohol. And he said he saw idiots getting like pot plant tattoos. He's like, well, you know what? I like Pepsi, so I'm just gonna get a fucking Pepsi tattoo. It was like a joke because he was making fun of people who get like weed plant tattoos.
I've got a camera out in Sector 4.
Classic CM Punk, just ever the fucking smartass. I'm gonna get a Dr. Pepper tattoo. Not really. I get in a lot of ways why he's polarizing. I get it. But at the same time, I know he's on the right side of history. And more often than not, he's pretty much always been in the right. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of moments behind the scenes where he wasn't in the right. But philosophically, wrestling-wise, and whatever else, I'm pretty much always like, yeah, Punk's right. Like, he's smart. He's got his reasons for doing what he does and why he acts the way he does.
I'm sick of standing out here. I'm gonna crack
He's
open
a fucking
drink
awesome
like
dude.
myself.
And he's stubborn, but one thing you gotta say, he's got principles. He's got a code. And he's honest. He is honest to a fault. That's why when all that shit went down with him and the dipshits in AEW, I was like, dude, Punk's definitely. I was like, I'm on Punk's side because I already know this motherfucker's telling the truth. I'm like, he ain't lying. I already know he's telling the truth. And then they like, oh, we're gonna show the footage. Oh, we'll show him. And then it's like, well, the footage literally just showed that he was telling the truth, just like everybody said he was, because we all know CM Punk does not fucking lie. He will not fucking lie under any. He will not lie. Like he is, like I said, he is honest to a fault. So whenever he gave his side, I'm like, yeah, that's probably what happened. I'm like 99% sure that that's exactly what happened. And what do you fucking know? It was. So.
They taught us about that thing at school. Wish there'd been it.
Old Phil ain't gonna fucking tell a lie. He will not fucking lie. He's too honest.
This'll be easy, Bat.
Rowdy energy. Oh wait, you want to stay in business. You don't want to go out of business, so don't call it rowdy energy. Yeah, a can of pussy. I've seen a picture of it. You want to drink pussy. CM Punk's UFC era, that was literally the definition of midlife crisis. And I like how, you know, Punk, I don't know, and he said this a while back. I think, what podcast was he on where he talked shit about his UFC stuff? Because he was like, dude, what the fuck was I thinking? He was like, I'm fucking 30, like at the time he was like 35 years old. And he's like, I'm 35 years old and I'm starting a career in mixed martial arts. How fucking stupid was I? Like, he's like, he always had an interest in it, but like to train to do it professionally, he's like, dude, I waited till I was 35 and already banged up. What the fuck was I thinking? And I'm like, yeah, now that you mention, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. Yeah. But, and you know, when the backstage fights and shit happen, people tend to say, well, he got whipped in UFC, he probably didn't whip him. I'm like, dude,
Alfred, I need to
he
find
got
a
whipped in
local Sayona
UFC.
steel mill.
He is a trained fighter. Do you think Matt and Nick Jackson
Why
are
didn't I
trained
think of that?
fighters? No. So, yeah, CM Punk, I would bet my fucking life savings that he could whoop all their asses single-handedly. He beat the shit out of them with a torn tricep. He had one good arm, and he whooped their fucking ass. That lawsuit that Dolph Ziggler's brother just filed says in the lawsuit that Punk basically whooped all their asses. Like, it's like, wow, thanks for confirming it. Like, we already knew that, but thanks for confirming it legally that he beat the shit out of them. Yeah, they started it. He's not allowed to say what happened, but they kicked his door open, and the door hit Larry, the dog. They kicked Larry. They kicked Larry, so Punk just immediately flipped the fuck out and kicked the dog shit out. Poor Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, to his credit, Omega was not there to start shit. Omega was there to keep the Bucks from starting shit. Omega was like trying to get between it all. And when fucking Larry got kicked, Punk fucking just hauled off and started throwing hands, and Kenny was just trying to get Larry out of the line of fire because Larry, the dog, was like right in the middle of it. So apparently Kenny Omega was like, "Let me get the dog out of the way." And the fact that they had to sign NDAs, nobody can say what happened, blah. I'm like, yeah, y'all fucking kicked this goddamn dog, and he hauled off and whooped your fucking ass. You don't want anybody to know that you kicked this dog. But he said when he beat Drew McIntyre in the strap match, he did a promo on the post show, and he said something. He goes, like I've said in the past, you mess with my wife or you mess with my dog, I'm gonna come after you. And that was like, oh, he's basically saying, yeah, they hit my fucking dog, so I whooped their ass. I'd have beat the fucking brakes off of them anyway. I don't even, like, even if they hadn't kicked the damn dog, I would have stomped their ass like you did anyway, because fuck you coming into my locker room. While I'm sitting here with a torn tricep, and there's fucking 3 or 4 of y'all, or whatever it was. I'm super. Thanks for asking. All things considered, I couldn't be better, I must say. Oh yes, I'm super. No, nothing bugs me.
Then wham! Gotcha.
I doubt it. I'm getting the impression that, like, she's got neck problems, and it happened about. She had a match with Paige on pay-per-view, and she landed, and she said she lost feeling in her arms for a couple of minutes, and you can watch them kind of her and Paige kind of stall around, and she tries to get feeling back in her arms. So from that point on, she didn't feel right, and then she decided to, like, leave the company a year later and got looked at, and the doctor was like, yeah, your neck's fucked. So I don't think she's ever going to give it a shot. Outside of, like, the little bit of light wrestling she did for that Netflix show, she's not gonna. Although Punk has openly said he's encouraging her to try it. He wants her to, like, rehab her neck and come back and do it. Because, you know, Edge came back from his neck, Sarai came back from hers, Daniel Bryan came back. Like, it can be done. And Punk and Bayley have been bugging AJ about coming back. Yeah. The night Punk came back, they posted that behind the scenes stuff. Bayley is hugging Punk, and you can hear them talking, and the last thing Bayley says is, you better bring her in, and Punk says, I'm going to do my best. And they were talking about AJ.
We'll make sure this hurts you bad.
Oh, she's gorgeous. She's fucking amazing. But apparently Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis told her that she was unfuckable. Their exact words. She said that John Laurinaitis sat her down and was like, look, you need to, like, dye your hair blonde or do something, because I'm sorry. His exact words were, you're not fuckable. People don't think you're fuckable. You're just not that good looking, so you need to fix it if you want to stand out. And it's like, dude, AJ Lee is one of the most beautiful, naturally beautiful women in the history of wrestling, and they were telling her she was ugly.
Alfred, Joker's holed up in the manager's
She's
office
Puerto
in the
Rican.
steel mill.
I'm sure you'll find a way, sir.
She's Puerto Rican, and she's fucking beautiful.
Some of
Selena
the things
Vega's
drag
Puerto
the
Rican as
doctor
well,
away.
and she's
I'm
fucking
going to find her
gorgeous.
first, then deal with Joker.
Ain't nobody telling Selena Vega she's unfuckable, okay? Because how could you just lie like that? That's such a horrible thing to say to someone. Like, a grown-ass man at a fucking publicly traded company looked at her and said, yeah, you're unfuckable. Quote.
They've got that door
They're a
covered.
publicly traded
I need to
company.
find a different way to get past Joker's men.
Yeah, WWE's been publicly traded since like 1999. It was really just a stock scam, so all the people in the higher ups there could make a lot of fucking money. That's what Jim Cornette referred to it as. He was there at the time. He said, "Yeah, the stock scam hit, and we all got fucking, Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon and whoever got fucking rich."
And when I do, I'm gonna teach him not to mess with me. Harley wants him dead.
Are you insane?
Charlotte Flair. She looks like the Joker. People power.
What?
Came from over here! Sure it came from over there. Don't let him get in. Take the door. Came from over here.
Yeah, I can't argue that she's not talented. She's very talented. She's just overpushed, overexposed, and been handed everything her whole fucking career.
Gotta find him now.
Sounds like someone's come to save you.
Yeah.
This is no good. Shut it, bitch. You're my ticket out of here.
She looks like the wind is blowing in her face at all times now, though.
How are we gonna get out of here, man? Shut the hell up. We need to keep looking or we're
Look at that fucking promo last night on SmackDown. Now, to her credit, in that promo last night, God, she ate Tiffany Stratton alive. Tiffany was not fucking ready for that. She made Tiffany Stratton look like a goddamn idiot.
What the?
What?
USA. I'm playing this fucking stealth encounter like a jackass just because I can. Just trying to shake things up a little bit for everybody that's watched me play this game a dozen times on YouTube. Nia Jax is a very beautiful woman. Like, if you don't think Nia Jax is pretty, you're probably just gay or something. Like, you could say you're not attracted to heavy, like, I get it. If you're not attracted to heavy women, well, I understand. But Nia Jax is a beautiful woman. Like, she is strikingly beautiful.
Can you stand?
Give me a second. What's wrong with these people? That crazy woman thinks I can
Nia
figure
Jax
the
is very
Joker.
good looking.
What's wrong with him?
There's something in his blood. Some kind of toxin. It's killing him.
Andreas, we're on
They
Discord,
found
bro.
something called Titan.
My friend Andreas wants in, and I said
You know
we're
what
on
he's talking
Discord.
about?
I don't even
He
know if
kept
I'm friends
going
with him
on
on
about his
Discord or
last
not.
laugh.
Isn't that information supposed to be confidential?
What's happening?
Andreas, if you got a Discord, we'll figure it out.
Nice and tight, boys. We don't want that garment escaping through the
She's not like most girls.
We're safe, right?
Hey, while we're being shallow and objectifying women, I miss when Alexa Bliss was a little thicker, but she's still fucking one of the hottest women ever.
What the hell are you doing?
I need to get out of here. Someone needs to stop Joker.
I miss when she was a little bit thicker, though. She used to be a
Stay
little
here.
thicker.
You'll be
Not
safe.
much, just a little bit.
If you hear anyone coming, hide. I'll be back.
Oh, she's the cutest, prettiest thing on the planet, Alexa Bliss. She's so fucking good looking, I was willing to overlook the fact that she's a painfully average wrestler generally, but she's not that bad. I said Alexa Bliss is so good looking, I can forgive the fact that she's a painfully average wrestler, but still pretty good. Guys, can you add Andreas? I feel like we've been in a Discord with him before.
Quinn slowed me down.
I have to get my phone.
I need to
Hold
get
on, let me
back
get my
after
fucking
Joker.
phone and see if I can do it. Things I do for my friends. Let me see. Oh, Roxanne's gorgeous. I love Roxanne so much. Nah, she's got a man. So. She's got a man. Roxanne is taken. She's dating one of them dudes that's on that fucking show, LFG. How do I add somebody to this? I don't know how to fucking add people to this. Yeah. Ow. Oh, wait, I found friends. I found friends. I found friends. Andreas, what's your fucking name again? What's your Discord name again? Because I have all these Discord names, but I don't even know which one's yours. Now, I have my list of friends, but I don't know how to add them to this fucking chat. Figure it out in a minute. Oh, it's Andrew54. Okay. Oh, there you go. There you are. Now, how the fuck do I add him to this call? Great advice. Oh, wait. Invite to server? Oh, invite to group. Yeah, hold on. If that's even an option. Um, it's not.
I should head back to the loading bay.
Shut up,
That's the
Batman.
only route to Joker.
Oh, hold on. Uh, let's see. Add members. I don't see add members. I don't want to back out the call. Now I'm on the call on here.
Quinn slowed me down.
Yeah.
I need to get back after Joker.
It's a fucking pain in the ass. I'm clicking the name, but the only thing that comes up is the list of everybody in it. I guess not, because it's not my call. His name is, it's Andrew. He put it in my YouTube chat. I don't see it. I really don't. Now let me get back in this fucking Discord. Sorry, technical difficulties. Wait, where's my fucking... Oh, not that. That.
Quinn slowed me down.
Shut up, Batman. Alright. Can y'all hear me still? Oh, man. Want me to take this opportunity to say, you're a cunt! No. Andreas, my friend Cowboy's gonna add you, or fucking Caden's gonna add you. We'll figure it out.
It's not a plan. It's a suicide note. I'm not scared of him.
I'm playing a video game and trying to live stream. I ain't got time for all this horse shit.
Okay, then you stand in front.
Why, you chicken? You two just shut the hell up and give...
It's Batman!
Yeah, keep her name out your mouth, motherfucker. I'll fight somebody for Alexa Bliss. It's William Shatner's 94th birthday. Jeez, he's old. I knew he was old, but damn, just to see that he's 94. Happy birthday, fucking Rocket Man. And I think it's going to be a long, long time. Andreas, accept Caden's friend request. Time to play the game. Goddamn technology. I ain't got time for this. Great. Daredevil 4857 sent you a friend request on Discord. Did you guys catch me singing that guy's cover of Triple H's song? It's time to play the game! Ha ha ha! That big fat black dude that was singing all the WWE songs or whatever. It's time to play the game! And he goes, ha ha ha!
What's wrong with you, G-Man? You come into Mr. J's home and start smashing into pieces. Don't you know
He's a hero for taking that race away from Noah. And I remember I was trolling people that day. I said, fun fact, David Starr has more truck wins than Noah. Because it was true. I was like, people are like, David Starr shouldn't be on the fucking racetrack. I said, well, he won more truck races than Noah did in worse equipment, so.
He's gonna teach you some manners.
Noah won what, like a truck race?
We'll kill you, freak.
Yeah. Dude fucking underachieved driving for KBM.
You're gonna die
Ty Gibbs.
You will die here. You're not going to reach the joke. I will stop.
God damn, how many hits can this fucking dude take? Corey LaJoy, huh? Dude never won shit, but somehow kept failing upwards. He doesn't want to be Elliot Sadler. Nobody wants to be Elliot Sadler.
You!
Get out of my way, Quinn.
Leave us alone, B-Man! Just leave me with him.
I said move!
This is all your fault!
He's not worth hating.
What? Why are you so mean?
Bottom right corner, you got a message. Okay, hold on. Let me get the fucking Discord app up again. Because I can't do this on fucking PlayStation.
Sounds like the detective will be busy with the Joker for a while. Good. Gives this kitten some time to play.
Messages.
So what next? Help tall, brooding, and handsome? Or help myself do all the loot Professor Strange has locked up in that vault of his? I know.
Guys, I'm going to add you to this new group. We're going to switch calls. Just so this will be easy.
What will it be? Find Croc and have him rip a hole into the vault?
Yuki,
As Penguin for some explosives?
Daredevil.
Not my style.
Okay, yeah. Get him in ours, for God's sake.
Stay where
I don't
you
want to make
are,
anything.
Ivy.
Oh, great. Now I got to play a shitty Catwoman part. You see why I was taking my time with this fucking story?
I need to get my kit from
And I'm not wasting an upgrade on Catwoman. I'm going to give it to Batman. Let's see.
No
Fuck,
way
I'm
I
going
can
to
face
save that
Ivy
upgrade.
without my
Because
things.
we're going to unlock the Blade
I'd be
Dodge takedown
naked
here in a little bit.
without them.
There he is. Andreas! Oh, wait, he never played GTA 4. He won't get that reference. I don't play Fortnite because my IQ is above 75, but
Well, how are we supposed to find out where she lives anyway?
Two-Face said she lives somewhere near here.
suffer the little children.
How am I supposed to? I don't question the boss.
If you played it with us, you'd like it, so you should definitely play it with us. You've never played GTA, so how do you know you don't like it?
It's good to be home.
Think about it, hero! Wake up, little spider. Wake up. Who's the photographer that takes the pictures of Spider-Man? I don't know, this stuff comes in the mail. You're lying! Speak of the devil!
Okay, Selena, time to find Ivy. Let's hope she's forgiven me. Of course.
Sleep! Nostalgia Critic said it sounds like he's farting at that scene. When he goes, sleep, ah, Nostalgia Critic edits in a fart noise in the background. Ah. Can Spider-Man come out to play? These aren't curses. They're gifts. We don't need to be fixed. We take. Too weak to take it! Now we're just shouting fucking Willem Dafoe lines. I love, that was the most unexpected thing, and I didn't realize it until I was in the movie theater watching No Way Home. I went, oh my god, we get new Willem Dafoe memes. I was like, he's going to be so quotable in this movie. I realized it when I sat down. It was like, oh my god, I'm watching a Spider-Man movie, and it's got new Green Goblin stuff in it. I got way more excited for that movie after that. Dane DeHaan. You don't like Dane DeHaan? He's literally not even quotable. No, wait. You're a fraud, Spider-Man! There you go. I gave you one. I literally cannot think of another line. Oh, wait, no. This model thing is exhausting. Well, he wasn't Goblin yet when he said that, but...
Well, what do we have here? Weird out-of-place plants, check. Mindless hypnotized henchmen, check. The oh-so-subtle odor of rotting pumpkins, check. Looks like I found the entrance to Ivy's lair.
Yeah. You know how much I sacrificed? Well, I was waiting for that guy to turn around, because if you pop up there and that guy's facing that way, he will shoot you, even if you're on the other side of that gate.
Hello?
Yeah, I started over completely on another save.
You shouldn't have come here.
Maybe, if I'm bored enough. I mean, hell, I'm well on my way. I've done, like, almost every possible Riddler trophy you can get to this point in the game, before I even got to the steel mill.
They were just flowers, Ivy. I'll buy you some new ones. I know a place that...
This is the PS4 remaster of City that I hardly ever fucking play anymore, because I've got all those mods on the PC version I like to play with.
Oh, for the love of...
I'd do a co-op if you would fucking run it with me sometime. Want to play Suicide Squad? I'm kidding. I have to re-download it.
If you want a boyfriend, how about trying
And look, I re-downloaded it when they made the single player mode. I said, let me try fucking around with this, and it was kind of fun, but it got old quick because I'm like, yeah, this game is one of the most mindlessly repetitive fucking games ever created. So I got bored and never finished it. Yeah, I keep forgetting that that's a thing. I want to get the new Assassin's Creed, but not enough to pay full price for it, so I'm just going to wait till it goes on sale. I played the VR version and fucking loved it, so now I want to play the others. Hello, my dear.
Selena. Spores will fill your lungs and
I surrender! Oh boy.
Are we done yet, Ivy? I just want to talk, that's all.
if you're still breathing, it's not over.
Or suffer the
She's
little
consistent.
children.
I'll give her that.
1 billion microorganisms will enter your bloodstream. Spores will grow.
This poison ivy part is genuinely annoying, by the way, for those of you watching.
And when I'm done,
This poison ivy part's really annoying, and I tried to do a special combo takedown to avoid her fucking spore move, and the game didn't let me do one. You missed, bitch.
Look, Red, I just need your help.
40,000 years of evolution, and we've barely even tapped the vastness of human potential.
you've got some nerve, Selena.
And you spat in my face. Thank God for you, Peter.
Get back here, Harley.
But I want to know who he is, sweetie.
No one's who you think they are. dear. Why spoil the fun?
It was all a lie. There's nothing wrong with you.
Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know there's plenty wrong with you. Take my blood, for example. I wish somebody would. This stuff is killing me.
Why should I care?
Because now there's a teeny little bit of me in you too. That's... Oh, come on.
But now that you've really pissed me off.
Look, we're
Fucking New York accent really comes through. It says, now that you've really pissed me off.
It was so close, and then it was taken from me.
And I'm sitting here playing a Batman Arkham game, and ain't none of y'all but Andreas gonna quote Joker lines from the Arkham games. Imagine sucking down that last breath knowing that Gotham is doing the same. Oh, didn't I say? I've spent weeks shipping samples of my blood to emergency rooms all over the city.
Poison Gotham. I expected...
Protocol 10. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, what are you playing? I think everybody's in favor of that. Because, you know what, dude? I love that all this month I get to come home from work and watch Raw immediately. And then have the rest of my day to do whatever. Raw's on at fucking 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock for the next few weeks.
I'm listening.
It's 4 o'clock this week. They're in Scotland, so it'll be at 4 this week.
Oh, Bats, cheer up. It won't kill you. Oops.
Where is the cure? Who has it?
I had our
I had a cold-hearted friend, Mr. Freeze, making it, but he's gone dark on me.
I'll find him.
I bet you will. That's a great Joker line. It won't kill ya. Oops. I like Joker's
Alfred,
cameo in
Joker's
Arkham
poisoned
Shadow.
me.
He's got a
He
really
may
good
have poisoned
part in
Gotham
Arkham
too.
Shadow. Well,
Mr.
I
Freeze is
like,
the only
there's a
cure.
phone number you can call in Shadow, and it says call for a good time. And when you call it, fucking Joker
If
picks
only
up
it
and
was
goes,
that simple. He'll
looking
be
for
somewhere
a good
cold. He
time,
needs
are
to be
we?
kept at sub-zero temperatures to survive.
I'll see you soon. And he hangs up.
I know
It's like
this.
really
I
unsettling.
calibrated the cowl to track heat signatures. I'll find the coldest point in Arkham City.
I could do it. I do Batman as well. You need somebody to fucking dub lines for Christian Bale? I'm your fucking guy. Or maybe if my judge dies and they want to keep doing that King of the Hill reboot, I can play Hank. I'm a talented man. It's a shame I don't get paid for it. Let me fucking brag on myself and be arrogant. I'm a talented voice actor. Just nobody knows it. I'm a talented actor in general. I don't know how to go about it. But, I mean, okay, most people would say, well, you can do impressions. You're not a good actor. I feel like I could be a good actor, because when I was a kid, I would fucking act and lie all the fucking time to get out of school. And that's why I was like, oh, I'm really good at fucking lying and faking shit. And that's all you need to do to be an actor. I'm still not spending this upgrade point because I'm saving the upgrade point for either the Sonic Batarang or the Blade Dodge Takedown, whichever one you unlock first. I think it's Blade Dodge Takedown. Did that Batarang hit 2 fucking dudes? That's fucking great. I need to go back and replay that. I threw 1 Batarang, I think, and it hit 2 people. Like in Arkham Shadow, when Batman and Joker are cellmates, and Batman's like, I need a way out of here. And Joker goes, well, there is one way, but last time I tried it, they took my shoelaces. And Batman goes, you can borrow mine. And Joker's like, Batman? Was that a joke? And a dark one.
Freeze's lab must be this way.
Craig Gass with his fucking Kiss Cruise thing, where he made a joke about us hitting a fucking iceberg while we were in the Bahamas, and dumbasses on the boat thought we were serious, that we were sinking. It's like, motherfucker, we were in the Bahamas. Australia. Good day, mate. How about we throw another shrimp on the barbie?
Are you the one the prophecy spoke of?
You're lucky you're not stacked, or I'd be banging you right now. It was Dumb and Dumber. I'd like to eat her liver with some farver beans and a nice bottle of Chianti. You know what really chaps my ass, though? I love that movie. Dude, that guy had the gamer rage. This guy sounded like he was punching his controller going, why didn't you do what I said? What's a game that pisses me off with button inputs? Honestly, Batman Arkham Knight challenge maps piss me off, because that game is kind of overwhelming. Like, it's the same badass combat as the other games, but there's like 10 times more enemy variations, and you have to be really careful in Arkham Knight playing challenge maps, and it can be really fucking annoying. What? Multi-man matches in every WWE game ever. Hey, go back and watch that stream where I had to do all those fucking tag team ladder matches to get to 2010 CM Punk. It's a great time. It's a great stream, honestly. But fuck, I was getting annoyed.
I thought he was gonna kill me.
Yeah, apparently in 25 they fixed a lot, but there's still some issues. I haven't dug into it yet enough to know. Here's an annoying thing in 25 that they didn't fix. Say, like, you want to do a universe mode, and for whatever reason you don't want Damian Priest in the universe mode, but you want Rhea Ripley, it will automatically book Damian Priest into matches just because he's in a fucking alliance with Rhea Ripley. Like, shit like that. Yeah, but that's, you shouldn't have to. And that's a lot of extra work going through and fucking changing everybody's shit. Yeah, it's just a hypothetical. Apparently, a guy was like, I was trying to do like an all women's thing, and it kept putting Damian Priest in matches because he's in a thing with Rhea. I think I'm just gonna like make a universe mode and set the rosters and the championships and all that, and then just pick a superstar and play as them for a while and see what it gives me. See what kind of shit it puts me in. 69 hit combo. Oh, it was one finger up your ass, by the way. 70 is 69 with one finger up your ass. I'm doing collectibles, but I'm not going to do the Deadshot side mission, I don't think, right now.
Batman's here. There must be something else going on, right?
Hold on a second. I got a friend of mine who doesn't even watch wrestling, but he's texting me. He's a big workout guy. He's like a fucking muscle head now. And he said, dude, I don't even like wrestling, but listening to Shawn Michaels' entrance music while I lift weights is perfect. And he said, Stone Cold's is a close second. And then I said, try the Disturbed version. And he said, oh, that's sick. And I said, all right, now try Roman Reigns' head of the table. See how you lift listening to that.
It's the bat.
Yeah, it did. But it's not in 2K25 for some fucking reason. They replaced it with his heel music from 2001. What? Did you see that Our Lady Peace started playing that song live recently? Because they were like, we stopped playing this song because it was associated with a tragedy. But they said, you know what? We're, as you know, a sign of good faith, we want to reclaim this song as our own because it's an important song about mental health. So we're going to play it. And they played Benoit's entrance music at their concerts now.
The old GCPD building.
And I was like, you know what? That's pretty cool.
Labs.
They're like, fuck it, they're like Randall and Clerks 2. They're like, fuck it, we're taking it back.
The door. It's shut tight. So what now?
You two keep trying to get in.
Yeah, Judgment Day's got good stuff. You guys ever seen Clerks 2? No, still doesn't. Unless you're on PC and you have to mod it. That alone makes me want to get a better computer and then just start buying the WWE games from now on PC. So I can have whatever fucking songs I want. There's Riddler trophies everywhere up in this mug. Dude, Arkham City, Andreas, isn't Arkham City kind of stupid with how many fucking Riddler trophies there are? Not, try 440. Oh, I thought you said 147. Yeah. They went overboard. But I know where. See, I know where they all are. Yeah, as long as you know where they are. Like, I'm an encyclopedia. I was so good at finding trophies in the other Batman games. When I played Arkham Shadow, there were very few collectibles I missed on my first playthrough. Like, I barely had to go back through and find everything.
Radio, I'll be able to listen into all of Penguin's communications.
And the data packs and Origins aren't even worth getting because you don't get anything. Oh, did you see the Riddler thing they added to Arkham Shadow? There's a data pack in Arkham Shadow. So there's a plot point in the game where Falcone mentions he's got a file on City Hall to like blackmail all the city officials, and he says he's keeping it in a vault in max security, a black gate, and the password to the safe is Louisa. In the recent patch, they added a spot where you can go find the safe and open it, and when you go to get the fucking ledger out, there's a Riddler data pack in there. And if you press play on it, Riddler talks about how he stole the fucking shit because he's going to blackmail Falcone and he wants all that information.
Kill him too.
And Wally Wingert plays the Riddler again, just like all the other Batman games.
What does it look like?
How do I know?
So how will we know when we find it?
Ooh, you're an edgy 14-year-old. You like the stir? I'm kidding.
He'll know each time I take someone out. I need to move.
Are you fucking me about? Fight him!
You heard the Penguin. Move it!
The Seth Rollins "I Hate My Dad" music. Yeah, that was pretty good stuff.
This is no good. He won't wake up.
Yeah, it went pretty hard. And when they added the "Burn It Down," I love that. When he turned babyface, they added "Burn It Down," and that's still in his current music as well.
Show yourself, chicken.
I've lost one of you idiots. Let's end it there.
There's 2 goons left in the stealth level. I have to take out one. Okay, here we go. That was easy.
Please, I give up. Look at me. I'm dropping my weapon. You don't need to hurt me.
Better not piss me off by dying.
Downstate had some pretty shit songs, but at least the Cody Rhodes one's good.
Penguin's got him.
I'll have to cut that tongue out of your head, boy. I don't know people telling tales on me.
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Cobblepot.
Yeah.
He made me tell him.
You can have it, that man. I'm safe and sound here in my museum. Try and get me if you like.
This is such a good fucking stealth level. I wish they remade this one in Arkham Shadow.
Right.
Andreas, I know you said you ain't been keeping up with Shadow, but did you see the Arkham Predator challenge pack they did for Shadow?
That doesn't sound
pretty fucking sick. Maybe? Sounds like them. I wish they would do more fucking challenge maps for Shadow, but they've got to get to work on the sequel. So, hell yeah. It's only $300. Come on. By then, you can muster up $300. Dude, I'm poor as fuck, and I got a MetaQuest. No, I live with my grandmother, and I have to pay bills, but I still fucking bought one. No, I paint. I paint houses, which is better than working at a store, but...
Alfred.
Hello, sir.
I don't make a lot of money, but I'm smart with my money.
There were complications.
I'm literally
Penguin has got his
poor,
hands on
but I've
Freeze
saved up a
and
lot
trapped
over
me
the
in the
years.
GCPD building.
So whenever I need to, like, get something, I can dip into that and fucking get it.
Thanks for reminding
I'm
me.
very financially
I'm in a
responsible for
police
somebody who
building.
buys a lot of dumb shit.
Cobblepot's obviously bribed some official into giving him the lock codes for the municipal structures. I'm downloading the unlock codes right now.
Well, I thought when I bought the MetaQuest, I was like, I might be making a big mistake here, but then it turned out to be the coolest thing I own. So that was a relief. Ass Creed and Batman and Resident Evil and bowling and golf. I do like to treat. I do believe in treating myself. Cause I'm like, look, I get up and go to fucking work, so I should fucking reap some of the benefits of that instead of like, you know, only paying bills. And I do save, and I count every dollar, but I do treat myself. I'm able to treat myself because I cut corners in other areas. I never buy clothes. I hardly ever buy clothes. Every now and then I'll buy some new shirts. If I go to a race or a concert or something, I'll get some shirts. I'm stacking pennies. Yeah, I'm like Corey LaJoy. Now, can I get this fucking... I probably would be. You saw that race I did earlier? Smooth, buddy. I'm such a good driver. I pitted twice in a race that had no cautions and still won, while the rest of the AI only had to pit once. Wait till you see me on that go-kart simulator. I've been I've been spending time in the lab on that. Send me to an Arkham race. I look. I understand. I'm being sarcastic. I don't want anybody to think I'm being serious. I could not be a race car driver. I understand what it takes and what you need to do, and I think I would be really good at like managing a race and not pushing too hard. But I don't have the ability. I could never be a race car driver. I just understand what it would take to be one if I had that ability. Same as a wrestler. I could never be a wrestler, but I understand what it means and what it takes to be a good one. When I was like between the age of 8 to like 14, yeah, I was like, dude, I'd love to be a wrestler. I want to try to be a wrestler, but not cut out for it. I'm tough. I'm tough, but I'm like, I don't want to put myself through unnecessary bullshit.
Affirmative. AT3, continue your patrol. Out.
You could be the next Colin Delaney. He does, I was gonna say that was a little before your time. That was fucking 2008 ECW. Oh, I mean, you're lucky you missed out on the WWE version. God. I used to beg for them to cancel that show. I was like, God, just cancel it. Like, why do we even have this? Just fucking cancel it. Yeah, I think when they first brought it back, they were going to try to do it right, but as soon as like a TV network was like, hey, we'll pay you this much money, they were like, okay, it's corporate now. That's how Paul Heyman described it. He said they were talking about they want to bring back ECW. It's going to be a third brand. It was going to be an internet show like on WWE.com. It was going to be an exclusive for that, and it was going to feature old wrestlers of ECW and new wrestlers like CM Punk. CM Punk was like a big one they were going to build it around, right? And then they said, well, before we make it a web show, interested. And as soon as one bit, it was like, okay, it's not going to be like real ECW now. It's got to be watered down and TV friendly. So that right there is what killed it, according to Paul Heyman. That and the fact that Heyman was made the head writer, but Vince McMahon was just going to say no to everything he wanted to do, therefore defeating the purpose of him being head writer. So it was fucked from the very beginning. On that Paul Heyman documentary, when they start to talk about that ECW revival, the first clip they show is Joey Styles, and he goes, WWE's version of ECW fucking sucked. And he goes, it sucked from the very beginning. But at least we got CM Punk out of it. We got CM Punk and Sheamus and Kofi Kingston. Yeah, that's true.
I thought we were goners for sure. So what the hell happened back then?
oh, cool, I'm going to unlock all the riddles I can scan now, so.
While you were out doing what you do, I, the Riddler, snuck in and took
I haven't tried it. I haven't played my GM since 22, and I thought the one in 22 sucked, so I never played it in 23 or 24.
Questions, Dark Knight.
Like, I was so let down, and I thought, oh, they're bringing back my GM, and I played it, and I'm like, this is nothing like the SmackDown versus Raw, 06, 07, 08, my GM.
So, shall we begin?
I don't like how booking your show makes no sense. Like, you'll try to do something that's, like, logical, but the game's like, nah, that match didn't go over. And it's like, well, I'm trying to do, like, a program with these two people, but my GM in 22 wanted you to book the same matches over and over and over. And it was boring.
Solve enough of my carefully constructed conundrums, and I'll tell you where the rest of my hostages are.
The Riddler is a douche. The Riddler's a douche, but I was so happy to hear his voice again in Arkham Shadow. And his little cameo with the data pack. I was just happy to hear his voice.
Don't get too comfortable, Dark Knight. All through Arkham City, deep undercover, are people working to ensure that I am informed of what the other
Dude, on 2K22's my GM, if you had the budget, you could book like a fucking Hell in a Cell match for your main event, and it would just be like, nah, didn't generate interest, it was boring. And it's like, well, dude, it's a fucking Hell in a Cell match. That would make everybody go, wow. But I'm going to try 25's my GM and see if it's any better. I'm sure after the last couple of years, they've tweaked it. I think it's the one thing they need to change is when you fight outside the ring, inside the cage in Hell in a Cell. It's very stiff and awkward, and you can't move much. Yeah. And the AI is way quicker than you outside the ring in Hell in a Cell. But when you get outside the cage, on top of the cage, it's fucking cool.
How'd you know? That's not important. Kill him! No problem.
Alex, that reminds me in Spider-Man 2 when Peter says to Yuri, this is the most obvious trap I've ever seen, and I fought Trapster. I'm such a badass at Arkham City and know where all the Riddler trophies are, I don't need to interrogate Riddler people. So half the time I'll just knock them out anyway. That guy looks like Captain Spaulding.
It's been a pleasure.
Tutti fucking fruity.
Get down here!
Dipshit.
Target Batman is engaged in combat. Multiple inmates.
Batman, can you do a fucking ground takedown, or are you just retarded? I think he's just retarded.
Batman is cleared.
He's like that video of the guy that did the fucking Christian Bale Batman parodies. The College Humor Batman or whatever. Oh, I can't say retarded anymore. That just makes me want to say it more. Because I'm like, fuck you, I'm taking it back. I heard about the Rob Zombie book for kids, and like dumb Christians, probably Christians, complained about it or something. Because Christians are just the dumbest people on earth and complain about everything. Unless you're Alice Cooper, then you're fucking cool as hell. But Alice Cooper is the only Christian on earth I actually respect. Other people who say they're Christian, I'm like, at a baseline, I think you're kind of fucking retarded. Well, yeah, Sean's a good one too. Although Sean used to be one of them preachy type, like over the top, try hard Christians, but I've noticed in his old age, he doesn't even do that anymore. Like for a long time, Shawn Michaels wouldn't cuss. Do you remember that? Like Sean would not cuss. And I've heard him in recent years be like, fuck, shit, goddamn, motherfucker, like on behind the scenes videos. Yeah, they're not all bad, just most of them are just so fucking dumb, it makes me resent every one of the good ones. My grandmother on my mom's side is a big-time Christian, but she's not unbearable. She's kind of pretentious, but like I know her enough to know that she's not a fucking snob or anything. Right, which is how it should be for everyone. But no, God hates gay people and trans people, according to most of these jackoffs. And in some cases, black people. That's for the dumb Southern Christians. They believe that. I just take out all three of those dudes at once. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, yeah, I got another right. Everybody just uses God and Jesus and religion as a fucking excuse for their bigoted ass behavior, and I have no fucking patience for it.
I don't care where you've gone. I'll find
CM Punk flat out said in an interview recently, he was like, yeah, I'm like an atheist, so, because somebody said something about like higher power or whatever, and Punk's like, well, I'm an atheist, so I don't know about any of that, but I believe CM Punk when he says he's the devil. He is a motherfucker sometimes.
Tell me everything about the Riddler.
just do what he says. I'll tell you everything.
I'm like, to quote Sam Kinison, you know, the Bible Belt, I live in one of the notches on the fucking Bible Belt.
There's got to be a way out.
The fucking Bible Belt. Yeah, I throw some strays at my white brethren because, I mean, truthfully, if you look at world history, who's the number one cause of problems? White people. Just being objective here. White people are like the number one source of all the problems in the world. And I say that as a white person. Yeah. White devil! No, because I'm white, I have experienced what I like to call reverse racism, but I think it's funny because I'm like, yeah, you got a point. White people are kind of fucking stupid. As I said, we're the number one cause of all the problems in the world.
Riddler.
We can't complain.
Talk.
Crap. Okay, I just help him out.
Thanks for your help.
Word up. Try that in a small town.
Help me. I didn't want to do it, but he made me. He had my friend. He stuck a knife in his leg. It means it's all my fault, but
I do like the Chappelle Show sketch where they get reparations for
Where is
slavery.
he?
That's one of the funniest comedy bits in history.
he told me to get everyone out of the church. He said they'd all die.
You can quit your job as this truck driver. Truck
was
driver?
scared.
I ain't no truck driver.
kept
I just
blaming
bought this
me.
money. I just bought this truck straight
You're
cash.
safe
I got
now.
enough cigarettes to last
He
me and
told
my
me to
family the
tell
rest
you
of our
something.
lives.
He was very, very specific. It's just some numbers. 275.
I just realized I got a cherry Pepsi.
325.
Cherry zero sugar
I have
Pepsi
no
that I haven't
idea
been
what
sipping
they
on.
mean.
They sound like a radio frequency.
Delicious zero sugar cherry Pepsi. You remember the scene in Anchorman 2 when Will Ferrell starts dating this that new anchor chick and he meets her family and she's black and he just starts making all kinds of inappropriate comments in front of her family because he's nervous. Ron Burgundy's like a dorky white guy that doesn't know how to act around black people, so he starts saying a lot of inappropriate and cringy shit.
Did you figure out what the numbers mean?
Yes, it's just one of Riddler's games. He gave you something, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just a box.
Which is why a
I don't know
football
what it
team had to
does.
change their name.
I'll figure it out. You should head back to the church. You'll be safe.
Because white people got upset. The Washington Click Commanders. They make that shit work. I still love that they went to Detroit and spanked the fucking Lions, even though I like the Lions. Oh, Aaron Rodgers going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Better hope the Jets don't have the Steelers on the schedule this year.
Riddler's loose in Arkham City. He's taken the guards from the church hostage.
As I recall, he's been incarcerated since you led the police to his location from Arkham Island. What does he want?
Revenge. He's leaving me radio frequencies, and he gave me a device to decode his riddles. They lead to map references within Arkham City. I'll let you know how I get on.
I was going to say he's legally retarded. No. Lucky you're not stacked, or he'd be banging you right now.
November, April, June, and September of 28 is
What's
but
next
one.
holiday, calendar man? Mother's Day? Oh no, April Fools. When you talk to Calendar Man in Batman Arkham City, he'll always have different dialogue about whatever holiday is coming up, and it can tell on your PlayStation what day it is. So depending on what time of the year you talk to Calendar Man while you play this game, his dialogue will be different. And he just talked about April Fool's Day. GTA 6 trailer. Just getting an early start on my April Fool's prank. Is that the most annoying fucking day of the year? Well, I'm glad I'm like hyper aware and pay attention for bullshit on April Fools, but it is so annoying when people share something and pass it off as totally genuine. They're like, April Fools! It's like, can you just fucking kill yourself? like, can you just not do that? Because it's really fucking stupid. NASCAR's going back to Winston Cup points format, and they like craft like a fucking Associated Press release for it, and then at the end it's like, April Fools! I did get my friend Anthony once. I made him think Cam Newton died in a car crash, and then ironically, a couple years later, Cam Newton was in a car crash and broke his back. And I remember being like, "Oh my god, my April Fool's prank from like 2 years ago came true." I mean, that was during WrestleMania 28 because it was on April Fool's Day. We were sitting there watching, and I pull out my phone and go, "Oh man, you ain't gonna believe this." He's like, "What?" And I was like, "Cam Newton just died in a car wreck." And he like fell with it. I was like, April Fools. Well, it wasn't like Cam Newton's family to him, you know. He didn't even like Cam Newton. He was just a Panthers fan that felt bad. Oh yeah. I'm like Dave Chappelle, dude. Even if I was famous, you couldn't cancel me, because guess what? I don't give a fuck. The only people that get canceled are the ones that apologize and backtrack. You gotta stand your ground on shit. Yeah. George Carlin, what he would have to say on modern society. You ever see Sam Kinison do his impression of Jesus crawling out of the grave? He's like, yeah, Jesus apparently came back from the fucking dead. Yeah, you can eat with him and everything. And he's like rolling his eyes back and he goes, pass the butter. Can I scan the fucking Ace Chemical sign from here? No, I cannot. I'll have to be closer. Well, we'll work on that. Right after I knock that shit out of these dudes who were just loitering down here. Why am I beating these guys up? They're already in prison. It's kind of fucked up when you think about it. Like, these dudes are literally, the dudes in the orange jumpsuit aren't a member of any gang. They're literally just standing around minding their own business, and I come sweeping in and whack them in the fucking head with batarangs and beat the shit out of them. Kind of fucked up. Oh, I spammed the beat down move too much. Let's do something different. Hey-ya!
Batman is clear. All freaks are down.
Oh yeah, it was called Badman with Pete Holmes. Yeah, those were the Batman videos I was referencing. I like how that comment just now registered to me. Not anymore. I traded it in for future store credit to pay on GTA 6 at Game Haven. Excuse me. Ironically, I traded my copy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for Switch because I never played it, and then recently I started playing Pro Skater again, the PS5 version. I was like, well, I wish I had it on Switch to take to work, so I bought it again. It was on sale for like $11. So I was like, oh, good, I'll buy it again. I don't give a shit. I mean, I suck at well. You can't really suck at Minecraft. There's no way to suck at Minecraft. I just get bored and I'm not creative enough to enjoy Minecraft. Like, I can't think of anything cool to do. Yeah. My favorite thing about Minecraft is that there's no manual. You just have to figure out the fucking game on your own when you first play it. That's kind of a fun thing about that because it's a survival game, really. I don't like playing on creative mode. I like playing on fucking like hardcore mode or whatever. You lose all your shit unless you're able to go back and pick it up. Dude, I'm whooping ass literally up and down the street.
You're gonna die, fat freak.
I am whooping ass up and down fucking Arkham City.
You should run, Batman.
Way to go, Bats.
All the cameras in Sector 1 are down.
Kicking it in heaven. Hey, that's Todd. Remember that episode of King of the Hill with the boy band? Oh, that's gotta hurt. It's another King of the Hill reference. Oh yeah, I can scan all this shit now, so I'm like actively looking for Riddler stuff. Not the Bank of Gotham. I wish Kiss fans would stop tagging me in their stupid fucking posts about shit they're trying to sell. Oh, these bastards do have guns up there. Well, la-di freaking da. There's a Riddler trophy up here and I want it, though. We got lucky and dodged that. The system really got weak by the time we got here. By the time it got to where I'm at. It was just rain. Nope. These fucking psychic ass goons. I'm gonna come up here and beat the brakes out of y'all. Don't worry, fuckers on the roof. I'm coming back. Diddler on the roof. I'm coming back. Don't talk about Logan Paul that way. He's a maverick. I know. Yeah, did I? Yeah, I got the Sonic Shot Batarang. What the fuck am I doing? It's a free takedown.
We're in control here.
Oh! I just free aimed and headshotted a guy with a sonic batarang from like 100 yards away. Oh, it was fucking funny. I was like, I think I can make that shot. And then it whacked him and knocked him out. He and Rey Mysterio can fight in the juniors division. You guys ain't old enough to remember the juniors division on SmackDown. Vince thought midgets were funny, so they had midget wrestling on SmackDown for a brief period in like 2006. Vince McMahon thought so. Now Vince thinks the two funniest things in the world are midgets and stuttering. Scan all the riddles. God damn it. No, because he wore blackface when he did that, and that's horrible. The funniest line about Ms. Ark Henry was there was an inside joke where, X-Pac as Ms. Ark says, I don't know what you're cooking, Croc, but it smells like shit, and I think I'll eat some anyway. Apparently, X-Pac took a shit in Mark Henry's sandwich, and Mark Henry ate it without even realizing. Yeah. So they said that on TV, and you can see Triple H and Road Dogg fucking losing
This is
it.
Penguin's turf, you freak. I'm gonna cut you up into tiny pieces for breaking in here.
I need to watch those Badman videos again. Oh yeah, I ain't got the blade dodge yet. Lame. Right, OCD people that are annoyed that the upgrade thing's at the top of the screen. I'm getting the blade dodge takedown. I'm about to have Batman fucking maxed, and we're not even close to halfway through the story. Navy SEALs. Cowboy's been quiet for a good while. Oh yeah.
I don't think I want you breaking into my little home, Batman.
Twist the nipples, Batman. Twist the nipples.
Something's blocking.
Pretend it's a Joel Schumacher movie.
Penguin must be using military-grade communication disruptors. The only way to crack this security is to destroy them.
Yeah, ball sniffer. Alex, my friend Caden just mentioned the George Carlin, Thomas the Tank Engine parody where they like edit in as stand-up clips for the conductor. Ball sniffer.
I'll never get past the security. I should head back outside and search for Penguin's jammer.
Guys, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up or make promises I can't keep. Matter of fact, I don't even want to say it because I feel like I'm going to change my mind later. But right now, I'm like, I might just sit here and beat all of Arkham City tonight. I don't know. Honestly, back in the day, like 2012, I would beat Arkham City constantly in one sitting. It was real easy because I would just play. If you just play main story missions, even without skipping cutscenes, you can beat Arkham City's main story in like 3 or 4 hours. And then Batman throws Batarang at the fucking wall, breaks my combo. um, the Heart Punch. I was trying to think of like what's the worst finisher. The Heart Punch. Yeah, if I trained hard, I could pick people up and pretty much do whatever.
The jamming tower has 3 terminals attached.
I believe in the WWE philosophy that, and this has been a thing with them for years, you need a finisher that you can do to everyone. That's why when AJ Styles got there, they were like, you need to add something besides the Styles Clash, because you cannot fucking Styles Clash Kane or the Big Show or somebody like that big, you know. So I believe you need to have a finisher you can pretty much do to everybody. So, like, yeah, CM Punk's got to go to sleep, right? He can't do that to the Big Show. Well, he's got the Anaconda Vice, so he can do that to Big Show. You know, everybody should have at least one finisher you can do to everyone. You know, the RKO, or the Diamond Cutter in general, is just a fantastic fucking move. Like, yeah, and I'm surprised Randy Orton has a move like that because he's all about not taking bumps. Randy Orton is notoriously safe, which is a good thing. And even as safe as he is, he's still got back problems. Probably just because that fucking RKO. I guarantee you that's like the main source of Randy Orton's back problems that he had that kept him out for a couple of years. I was saying Randy Orton's back problems that kept him out for a couple of years was probably exclusively from doing the RKO. I'd probably change it now. Because Hulk Hogan's half crippled and he did a leg drop, so. Dude, what's even worse? The top rope leg drop. Fucking Matt Hardy, Fandango, Grandmaster Sexay. Like, Grandmaster Sexay, rest in peace, he's already dead. But how the fuck is Matt Hardy going to be able to walk in like 10 years?
The signal's blocked again. Sounds like Penguin's final jammer.
Matt Hardy did that leg drop off the top of a steel cage onto Edge. And I cringed so fucking hard when he did it. Even my 11-year-old self was like, that's terrible. I was 11 when he did that, and I was like, God, that's awful.
Batman's been screwing with his plans.
They should ban the suicide dive, you know, the dive through the ropes to the outside of the ring. They should ban that. Sasha Banks fucking scorpioned herself on that shit before. I like that the pile driver's banned, but if you ask for permission and have enough like credibility, they'll be like, yes, you can do a pile driver. Yeah, it's a stupid fucking move, and you're just dropping on your ass. Hulk Hogan dropped on his ass 300 days a year for a decade, and now he can't fucking walk.
I'm telling you, it's him. It can't be.
Like the Undertaker. Undertaker had good moves, because none of his moves required him to take a bump.
It's gotta be over 100 years old. How can it be the same guy?
Fucking.
Even if it was, how did Penguin get it?
I was saying the Undertaker had good moves because he didn't have to take a bump for pretty much any of them. Tombstone, he's gently dropping to his knees. Choke slam, he's not taking a bump. Last ride, he's not taking a bump. Yeah. The alley-oop. No, that's a shit move.
What's the bat doing here?
Whoa! I like a good super kick. I mean, it's been done to death, but I like a good super kick. That's a move you can do to anybody. Go to sleep's pretty cool. Sure.
What? Who's screaming? Someone get over there!
Guys watching my stream, you can clear an entire room with nothing but the remote control batarang, basically.
Hey, wake up, man! Come on, wake up! Huh?
Well, I think even that, I'm sure they have to be like, hey, I was thinking do a Canadian Destroyer, and Triple H or somebody has to be like, okay. Yeah.
We've got more important things to be looking out for.
When Ricochet hit that one on JD McDonough, it was fantastic.
Coming down. Keep doing this crap and we'll find you.
Take a sip of my drink.
See him?
Buckshot Lariat's pretty cool. Tear your fucking ACL on it, but it's pretty cool.
Where's he gone? Someone tell me where he is. What?
Yeah. Oh my god, guys. I'm playing a Batman Arkham game where the Sonic Batarang actually functions properly 100% of the time.
What the hell is that thing? Why is it making a... I found one of Batman's toys! He's here!
Yeah, there's like this weird, it's like you underhook them and they're on your back and you drop them. Not yet.
What the hell is going on?
How should I take out these last couple of guys? I feel like I want to experiment here.
This cannot be happening!
Damn, I didn't rile them dudes up. Damn.
What are you? Huh?
Bet you Kevin Owens will break that out at some point.
Come on, he went this way!
That was fucking funny. That was so fucking funny. A dude with a shotgun had to be dead to rights at point blank, but I got the explosion gel out in time and detonated it, and he flew off the fucking ledge and got knocked out. He doesn't. He knocks people out. Yeah. How do you have non-lethal explosive? Very carefully. I mean, eventually I'd like them to, but I'd like to see the Street Profits run with it for a while because they fucking deserve it. Montez is really good. I mean, D'Angelo Dawkins is good too, but Montez has the fucking charisma. Like, he's meant for this. Yeah. From NXT. I think their NXT song or something. Another Def Rebel classic. Oh, level up. It absolutely, yeah, it is. It's pretty bad, but boy, do I love me some Dakota Kai. Big fucking crush on Dakota Kai. Oh yeah, this is fucking. They basically like just let's try making everybody's song a shitty, indistinguishable rap song. So when people come out, you don't know who the fuck they are. When Finn Balor came out the Royal Rumble, the crowd didn't know who the fuck it was, and they didn't even react until they saw him. And it's like, wow, dude, Finn Balor got no pop. It's like, no, they just don't know the shitty music. Yeah, I'm to the point where I'm just like fed the fuck up. Like the other day on Raw sucked last Monday, except for the John Cena segment. And they're like, main event, Braun Breaker versus Finn Balor for the inter. I'm like, yeah, Finn's gonna lose. Like, what do I care about a match where I already know exactly what's gonna happen? Like, there's no doubt in my mind Finn's not winning this. And Finn Balor's one of my favorite wrestlers ever, and I don't give a fuck and don't want to watch his matches because what's the point? Yeah, firing her was kind of a weird choice. Firing Isla Dawn was a weird choice because she was actually doing something. Oh, he's leaving soon. His contract's coming up and he's not resigning. It's leaked, yeah. Now, of course, knowing WWE, he could swerve everybody and change his fucking mind, but I believe he's leaving and I don't blame him. He should have left years ago. Shinsuke Nakamura should have left years ago. Yeah, he should probably fucking look at going somewhere else objectively. I'm not even like a huge fan of his, but I don't understand. And apparently that he's got a little bit of an audience on his side because that little squash match he had where he lost to fucking Jey Uso in like 30 seconds it's breaking dislike records on YouTube right now. Yeah. Yeah, Cena's segment went long, so they cut that. Honestly, they just shouldn't have had the match at all. They should have just done a thing where it's like they're going to have the match, and then Waller and him jump him, and there's no match at all, or something like that. Oh yeah, the New Day heel turn's great, but hell, they're barely getting used now. He got fired. I didn't like him anyway. I thought he sucked. Mm-hmm. Ah, I'm really mad my game crashed earlier because now if I beat this game in one sitting, it won't all be in one stream. I mean, at least he's in a feature like angle right now. Like he's in the like they've established now he's going to be fighting for the U.S. title, and that's something to do at least. And he's having good matches with Jacob Fatu, and that's worth something because they're obviously they're going to push Fatu to the moon, and they should because he's amazing. Man, that's hard because he's good at both. Yeah. I'm not finished with you! But hell, people hated Roman so much back then, he became a fucking babyface by proxy.
I hoped you'd say that.
He used to be a little bigger. I mean, he lost weight, and that's good. Fuck. Damn. Nah, coughing.
You're safe for now.
Thank God.
You may want to hold off on thanking him until after
Well,
you've
Pat
answered my
says it
question.
sometimes.
Who are you?
Sorry, man. I'm a cop. Gordon sent us in here. I'm from the 13th Precinct, part of the strike team. Been in here since the beginning.
If Gordon sent you, you'll know the code.
Oh, yeah. He said, oh, man, what was it?
I don't think they're wasting Ray. I think Ray's in a good spot. He's featured a lot. And yeah, he'll lose some, but he also wins. And he's treated like a legend. I think Ray's in a good spot.
Elvis Jones.
Gordon always said he planned on sending your team in.
I would like to see them give Jeff Hardy a shot. Because when Jeff came back a couple years ago, he was totally fucking misused.
Still are.
And that's why he left.
Gordon
I'm like, I remember I wrote a post on Facebook. It was in like 2019. No, it was actually early 21 because he was still there. And he was in some kind of... Jeff Hardy was in some kind of stupid match on Raw where he got beat in like 2 minutes. And I said, there is no reason Jeff Hardy shouldn't be treated like Shawn Michaels was when he came back in 2002. Shawn Michaels, that run he had from 02 to 2010, I was like, that should be Jeff Hardy right now. Why is he getting squashed? It's like, what did Jeff Hardy do? Like, he is a fucking star. Yeah, they gave him the belt because it was good PR, and then within a couple months, they fucking had him lose it in 7 seconds. So, there you go. He's another guy that could have got a push. They fucked with him. They fucked with him bad because did you hear about his Money in the Bank experience? Where he was like, hey, you're winning Money in the Bank. You're winning Money in the Bank. You're winning Money in the Bank. Hey, man, today's the day you're going to win Money in the Bank. As he's about to go through the curtain, Vince grabs him. You're not winning. Go through with the match as planned. Go to the finish where you're about to grab the briefcase and then wait. And, of course, they send Brock out there. Yeah. So I don't know if they were like serious about him winning. Maybe they were just trying to get something to leak to the dirt sheets to hide the fact that Brock's coming in and he's going to win it. Or maybe they were serious. Knowing WWE, I don't fucking know. Vince McMahon would change shit like day of. I remember like Lacey Evans. I mean, she sucked, but they told her, you're winning Money in the Bank, you're winning Money in the Bank, you're winning Money in the Bank, you're definitely winning Money in the Bank, get ready, your big push is coming, you're winning Money in the Bank. 5 minutes before the match, actually Liv's going to win. And apparently, according to Ronda Rousey, Vince just changed it because he thought it was funny. He was like, yeah, I'll fucking have Liv win it. Ha ha ha. He shouldn't have won it. I mean, I understand he was over and everything, but I'm like, what a waste of that fucking briefcase. Because I knew they weren't going to fucking do anything with it. I knew damn well he wasn't going to win.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Show him what we got.
Tell you who they did dirty with the briefcase was Baron Corbin.
So, Batman, you here for the cops? The Iceman? Or
Alex, I don't think I ever watched that Tom Cruise mummy movie.
I was only here for Freeze and the hostages.
You know a good failed Money in the Bank cash in that they didn't follow up on? Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow. That was a good failed cash in, and even though he lost to Cena, they still could have done something because that match got him over, and it was great. And then they just were like, "Yep, he's a joke. He lost. Bury him."
if someone wants it, I like to think I've got it. And if I don't have it,
that was a good failed cash in because I mean, I think. Yes, it was good, and it's because they probably looked around and said, okay, last year we put it on Damian Priest because we like Damian Priest, but we kind of wrote ourselves into a corner, and he kind of had to take the world title at a time. Like they were running out of time to figure out to get. Luckily, Damian's cash in was good, but I could tell it was like, damn, Damian Priest having this briefcase is like a fucking albatross hanging over the entire main event scene, because there was a point where he really wasn't on the trajectory to be a main eventer. So it was kind of like, it wasn't as bad as Austin Theory having the Money in the Bank, but they kind of wrote themselves in the corner. So I think this past year they were like, you know what? Let's not make that commitment, and we can get out of this and give Drew the accolade of, hey, he won Money in the Bank, but then fuck him over, and it furthers the feud with Punk. So it was kind of a win-win. They didn't have to commit to anyone that they weren't sure about, and it furthered a big fucking money feud. So good for them, man. They got out of it. Everybody thinks they're a fucking booker. Like, I accepted a long time ago, I don't book the show, I watch the show. And I could say, well, that was dumb, but I'm not going to spend time, like, dwelling on it. I'm not going to make bitching about fucking booking decisions my entire internet personality like most of those fucking tops of sites do. I like wrestling, I watch wrestling. I can disagree with the direction, but at the end of the day, I have no control over it, so I'm not worried about it that much. I'm not going to get upset over a fake wrestling match. I don't know, nowadays you can kind of say it. I've heard Chris Jericho flat out call it fake before, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, you know, when you say it's fake, it's like, you know what I mean. Like, I know it's not fake, like it hurts. I understand that, I take it very seriously, but like predetermined, whatever you want to say. Like fake storyline. Yeah, scripted. Scripted, predetermined, whatever. Excuse me. Yeah, Rousey just, like, Ronda did kind of act like a jackass, and, like, you can't just... She is stupid. Yeah. I think, and I know I talk about him a lot because he's my favorite wrestler, but he's my favorite wrestler for a reason. CM Punk is the best I've ever seen at bringing real-life shit into his on-screen stuff and making it part of his on-screen character. Like, he blurs the lines in a way that makes sense. He never says anything that contradicts his character or anybody else's. No, he's in between. Stone Cold Steve Austin was that. Stone Cold will tell you he wasn't a babyface. There was nothing babyface about Stone Cold. Other than the fact that his main rival just happened to be the biggest heel of all time. That's literally the only thing that was babyface about Stone Cold. The only thing that was babyface about Stone Cold is that he just so happened to be feuding with the biggest bad guy in history. Vince. He's the biggest bad guy in history on screen. On screen and off. No matter what anybody says. That was fucking amazing. I took out that big dude before I took out the goons. Damn. No, because it was so... God, you talk about a fucking trope that was run into the ground. The heel on-screen authority figure. Fucking terrible.
Not yet. The situation is worse than I thought.
Yeah, but that's a video
Penguin
game.
has a supply of the Titan formula.
He's got what? How do you get Titan off Arkham Island?
I'm sure it'll come back one day, but it really was just fucking overdone.
Nice of you to
death.
join us, Oracle. Alfred,
Like,
bring Barbara.
Vince McMahon was great at it. Eric Bischoff was great at it.
I'll be in touch.
Paul Heyman was... No, he should not, because he shouldn't be on television. Tony Khan is not a good enough... He's not a performer. He can't do it. Nah, because he doesn't think he's horrible. He thinks he's fucking God's gift to wrestling. He actually thinks he's good at what he does. That's the fucked up part. Tony Khan could never be a heel. He's the hero. Everybody thinks he's great. John Laurinaitis was ironically good as a bad guy authority figure because he was just so shit at it. He was so shit in general, it went all the way around to like generating heat. So it was this weird kind of meta thing, you know. Paul Heyman was good at it. But when we got to the point, who am I thinking of? Fucking like Brad Maddox and shit like that. Like, no, good God. Shane's good at it, which, you know, Shane, remember when Shane became an authority figure again, he was like the baby face, the good guy McMahon that you could like respect whenever he had authority. Yeah. And she was a good baby face, fucking general manager too. I've heard a lot of good things about her as a person from people that worked behind the scenes. Like, I know, like, even when CM Punk was beefing with Triple H, like, he was always cool with her. The Triple H CM Punk beef is weird to me. It doesn't make any sense because Punk was really good friends with Shawn Michaels, but him and Triple H fucking hated each other. I'll never understand it. Like, their beef made no fucking sense. I think he said, like, you know, he was leaving and it kind of became publicly known he was not going to resign. And he said, like, WWE, he didn't say exactly who, but they're like, hey, can we work this into the angle? And he was like, yeah, sure. Because he was like, that'll be good. Like, yeah, I'm leaving, but yeah, we can work with this. We're working in the angle. And he said he showed up to Raw. And he said a fucking writer came up to him. Because he was always a jerk to the writers that tried to write shit for him. And he said a writer came up to him with a big fucking smile on his face. And Punk's like, what? And the guy's like, you're not going to believe this, but they want you to go out there and air your grievances and just say what's on your mind. And he was like, and he said he was like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "You can't be serious." And they're like, "No, they want you to go out there and fucking shoot on us and say what you really think." Yeah, he re-signed the day of Money in the Bank. I do think they should have kept him off TV because remember there was like a month. Well, it wasn't even a month. It was like a couple of weeks where he was gone. I think they should have kept him off TV for at least an extra week because they kind of brought him back too soon. I know they wanted to build to him and Cena's rematch at SummerSlam, so they brought him back like right away, but I would have kept him off because remember they have like the tournament for the new champion and Rey Mysterio beats The Miz, and then John Cena, who's supposed to be a babyface, is like, you got to fight me tonight. I'm owed a rematch for that. And he beats Ray, and then Punk comes out like 30 seconds after the match. I would have kept Punk off TV for at least another week and been like, yep, Cena's the champ, Cena's the champ. And then the next week, Punk comes out at the end of the show. But I remember being happy when I realized that Punk had re-signed. I was like, oh, thank God. You know? I was like, oh, thank God he re-signed. Yeah. He was saying he was going to go to fucking Ring of Honor or New Japan or whatever. He did not enjoy his time in TNA originally.
Stay where I can see you, Batman. You wouldn't believe the fight the old snowman put up. Still,
What's up, Words?
I got what I wanted. That's all that matters. Hold still, boy.
You know, Alex, every time I replay this game, I understand why everybody universally believes Arkham City is the best Batman game. Because it's probably all around the best. I think Arkham Knight is the single greatest Batman game, but the story kind of falls apart. Arkham City is like the best balance of everything. It's like great story, enhanced gameplay from the first game, a lot of content. Even though Arkham Knight's my favorite, I can objectively say, yeah, Arkham City is probably the best all around. I think City and Shadow are neck and neck for best score because the Arkham Shadow score is really good. But yeah, Arkham City is the one I remember the most. That's the Arkham music you hum when you're fucking the main theme from Arkham Asylum and all the scores from City. Although lately on Spotify, I've been listening to the Arkham Shadow soundtrack because it just came out on Spotify. Excuse me. Fucking cherry Pepsi, man.
You should be safe here.
Zero sugar.
Thank you.
Are you from the 13th
I must stress
precinct?
it's zero sugar.
Where's the rest of your team?
There are 2 more guys in this room. Penguin froze.
Well, I can't lie. I eat sugar, but
I ran.
I cut a large portion out of it by
So
refusing to drink anything with sugar.
I'll get them. You wait here and try to warm up.
Because that extra 30 or 40 pounds I keep off is probably exclusively kept off because I don't drink sodas. Arkham City's so well balanced. The boss battles in this game are memorable. I think Origins probably had better boss fights overall, but the ones in City are really memorable and a massive step up from the first game.
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention my little friend down there? Meet Tiny. Who'd have thought a big fish could be so useful? Not me, that's for sure. He's like a mobile garbage truck. Whatever I drop in that tank just vanishes.
And
Problem gone.
if you guys want a criticism to throw at Arkham City, I like to joke and call it busy work the game. Because some of this plot is very busy work. Alright, we're going to go to the museum and we're going to find the Penguin. Oh wait, he's got these 3 signal jammers spread across the city. I must go find the 3 signal jammers before I can break in here. So let's go out and do those.
Where did Penguin get that gun?
So it's kind of busy work the game. And then, alright, Mr. Freeze, what's the cure? Well, there is no cure. Oh man. Well, whose blood? Who could we possibly get a cure from? Oh wait a minute, Ra's al Ghul. But Ra's al Ghul is dead. Well, you got to go find him. So it's kind of just busy work the game. It's a great plot though. Like the reason for everybody in this game being in this game makes sense. There is not a single person in this game that's out of place. Everybody has a plot or story reason to fucking be here. And it's a big game with a lot of people in it, a lot of characters. Because it's like, oh, Hugo Strange is the fucking overlord of Arkham City, but he's working for someone secret. It's like Hugo Strange. Who's he working for? There's a higher power behind Arkham City. We don't think it's Hugo Strange. Who's he working for? And Joker's here because of course Joker's here. It's prison, and he was arrested at the end of Arkham Asylum. Just the built-in excuse of this is the prison. And everybody that's fucking evil is in here is enough. But then they're like, all right, Batman's been poisoned by Joker. Well, he's got to get a cure. Well, Mr. Freeze is making the cure. Oh, so Mr. Freeze is in this game. Well, Penguin wants Joker to die, and he found out that Mr. Freeze was working on the cure for Joker, so Penguin captured Mr. Freeze and took his fucking tech away. So now Mr. Freeze is being held captive by Penguin, so we got to go fight Penguin.
No worries, Mr. Cobblepot. We've got it covered. Freeze's suit is
Yeah.
in the case. I'm looking at it now.
You better, son.
Let's try something goofy here.
What the?
What the?
You don't fail me.
No honor among thieves.
What happened to the wall?
In this universe, it's implied that, like, yeah, they've tried to work together before, but Joker's such an asshole that he drives everybody against each other, so none of the big bosses work together. It's killing me.
What? Sure it came from
Damn, I
over
tried to
there.
knock him down the fucking hole. Oh yeah, for those of you that have watched me play Arkham Shadow, this was one of the maps that was added into Arkham Shadow from Arkham City.
I'm sure it came from over there. It came from over here. I'm sure of it. Come on, where are you?
Now we throw the Sonic Batarang to draw the enemies down here. I was gonna knock somebody through that fucking hole in the floor, whether they liked it or not. And then when I take this guy out with the floor grid, another guy's gonna come down here, and then I'll zap him with the sonic batarang, and it'll be really funny.
What?
And zap.
What are you?
I know you work for Riddler.
How? I mean, yes. Please, don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
There was never any doubt in my mind.
Back when Awesome Championship battles weren't manufactured.
Have you lot stopped Batman yet? What about Freeze's suit? Answer me!
This is such a great stealth level. I'm so glad they added that to the new game. I'm glad this is one of the rooms they remade.
I saw you clear the room. It's awesome work, man. The name's Tom. Tom Miller.
You're part of Gordon's strike team. I've seen your file.
You have? I mean, yes, sir. Cobblepot's turned this place into a fortress. Someone ratted us out. Me and the boys got grabbed, brought here, and...
You know what's funny? The playoff format, I think, is really fun in a video game. But that's all it should be in as a video game.
We tried the iceberg launch. Cobblepot like to take us in there to beat us up some more.
I said the playoff format is good in a video game. But that's all it should be in. It should not be real.
From this point on, we own this room.
I remember when they first announced the NASCAR playoff format, I was like, oh, well, that'll be fun to play in the video game. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's very video gamey.
No problem. Change cover the main entrance.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Make it out of here in one piece, okay? I see one of those sons of bitches, and they're dead. We do this by the book, guys. Gordon would want.
If I should do a custom season and pick the track I want. I'm always just going to say Homestead, though. Las Vegas Auto Club or Homestead. Because I think Las Vegas would be a good market. Las Vegas would make sense, actually. Hell, Nashville would make sense. Nashville would make sense. And Nashville has good racing. Better than Phoenix. I can't remember. I'm stupid. Did I get this Riddler trophy over here while I was crawling around the floor grate? No, I did not. There it is. Whoa. What the fuck? I don't think it is. All that side mission and grinding I did has led me to the point where I have every upgrade I like.
Oh, that's just great.
Yeah. All I wanted was a Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me. Just a Pepsi.
Come on.
You scared, little bat?
Hey, what's he doing? He's got some kind of computer thing.
How'd he do that? You said he couldn't get through.
I haven't played this game in so long. I keep wondering, am I getting all the trophies in here? Probably am. My muscle memory's pretty good, but for some reason I'm like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh my god!
I shall slice you into pieces, American.
I like Batman. You're gonna die here, Batman.
Won't you die?
Like how earlier I said, I don't care about Riddler guys, but I'm sitting here saving the Riddler guy for last just out of habit.
Don't make me hurt you.
I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you.
Fun fact, for those of you new to these games, and goddamn, after 15 years, I don't know how there'd be anybody new, but if you knock out a Riddler informant, it'll just spawn more later. They're really not that important. It's like walking into a room in your house and forgetting where you are. Or forgetting why you came in.
Joker's cure. Where is it?
Forget the clown. I want Cobblepot. He has my suit, my weapons. I'll end him for what he's done to me.
Penguin's mine. You need to stay focused on that cure, or innocent people will die.
You don't understand. I cannot complete my work without it. I must have it. Everything depends on it. Everything.
Penguin is protecting himself with your ice gun. How do I get past it?
Do I look like a fool? Why would I tell you that?
Because if I can't get past it, I won't help you get your suit. Think about it, Victor. You don't look well. What will happen to Nora?
Leave my wife out of this, Batman. Don't let this situation fool you. We are not friends.
No! Today is not a good day to push me, Victor.
Stop! There's a security override chip I built into the suit to stop anyone using my weapons against me.
How did that work out for you?
Why don't you go get the security override and figure out a way to stop him yourself?
It's been a pleasure, Victor. Keep thinking about that cure. I'll get you your suit back.
Honestly, I guarantee a no-death run. Calling my shot like Babe Ruth. It's a no-death run. cool party. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Well, it's not like the Grateful Dead are together and touring now, is it? Well, actually, Garth.
It looks like the ice is beginning to thaw.
Hello, Batman.
Hey, I pitted twice under green on the highest difficulty and won.
Thought you'd like a little entertainment
Comfortably.
to go along with the ice skater. Tell him your name, son. Yeah? Screw you.
Not all of it. I mean, he should have just fucking went when he got to the restart box and he would have won a race. But he fucked around, and then, yeah, Sam Mayer rammed him in the ass and nearly turned him around, and it made him spin the tires. But Sam anticipated what shit Larson was going to pull on that restart to try to get an edge and didn't let him do it. Larson should have done something else. Hindsight 2020, he should have done something else. He should have just restarted probably like he did the rest of the race.
So that's the famous free suit.
Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I forgot. How quick we forget.
What are you doing?
When I leave here, wait 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Then get this over
Yeah, I
to
can hear you.
Freeze. He won't be dangerous.
No problem, Batman.
Wait till NASCAR has a real race at Monza. No. Dude, I remember the day after that happened. See, of course, it happened in a live stream, right? And the live stream was like the night before. I went to bed super early that night, and I think I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning, and I'm just laying in bed, and I pull up my phone and start scrolling, and I see Kyle Larson trending, and I go, "Oh, what the fuck's he trending?" And then I go, "Oh no!" When I realized, and I have a Facebook post, and it should pop up in my memories pretty soon, where I said, "Remember when Kyle Larson won his last Cup race at Dover last year? What a moment!" Yeah, I'm glad it was not his last. But I remember Kyle Larson won his last Cup race at Dover. Yeah, that was the one time he was close. He had two good races. He had his first Darlington race where he was top 10, and then Indy. Other than that, it was bad. And Larson's character model. And when they did, and if you mod the PC version of Heat 5, he's listed as Kyle Larson in the game files. If you mod NASCAR Heat 5 in the game files, his name's Kyle Larson. Everything to do with the 42 car in the game files says Kyle Larson. Yeah, they just kind of changed the surface level thing, and that was it. Yeah, that's about it. Yep, the game's files, I think you're Kyle Larson.
Tell you what.
You gotta see how fast I got through that part. Wha-bam!
You're
finished, Cobblepot.
No, I'm sorry.
Batman hit him with a sure you can.
I can't guarantee that.
Me neither.
I have one question. Why does Batman's suit not have battle damage in this cutscene?
I tried to help you, Batman. I gave you the opportunity to end this and walk away, but oh...
Because in all the other cutscenes, the battle damage is accurate. And then in this cutscene, he's got a fresh suit again. And then when the boss fight starts, his suit's all tore up again.
Pretty small.
I think he would be at Stuart Haas Racing if he didn't say the N-word. He would have went to Stuart Haas. Well, Stuart Haas wanted him first, but then Ford said absolutely not because he said the hard R. Stuart Haas wanted him first, but Ford said no because he said the hard R. I don't know why it's cutting out. Anybody watching my stream, is my mic cutting out on that? Because I don't think it is. I think it's just a Discord thing.
I found him down there when I bought this place. Comes in handy.
Yeah, Alex says it's fine on my stream. So if I talk too loud, it probably cuts out because Discord's weird about that. I can't do that through PlayStation. I guess I just have to talk at a certain volume and it'll be fine. Because I do know a lot of people struggle on Discord when they get loud.
What the hell are you doing?
Now I'm making a conscious effort to talk quieter.
Oh, you're asking for it now. Let's see how much that ugly son of a bitch can take.
It is in these hills that Juan Valdez and his trusty motorcade gather coffee beans every morning.
Good job that bug is immortal.
Ugh. I hate this part when he does this shit.
Those things are antiques.
Oh
Leave
shit.
them alone.
I'm giving you a no honk guarantee. Oh god. Damn it, he went low. Motherfucking cocksucker.
Enough with the bloody explosives. I mean it. What have you done?
That's why I love if you play an underground match in 2K25, you're doing wrestling moves in what's supposed to be like an MMA style fight.
Oh no! Well, what do you know? You really can't kill that bastard.
I want an underground match with a Stone Cold Stunner.
Stop that! No!
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday. No, but you can chain wrestle again.
Oi! Just you and me left. The bat versus the
Yeah,
bird.
I think it's pretty cool. Makes the matches look better, actually. I don't think so.
Where is Cobblepot?
Well, look who it is. Mr.
Penguin's such a little bitch in these games.
Freeze. Enough. Of course. You will regret what you did, Mr. Cobblepot.
I think if someone's health bars are really low, you can just hammer throw them out.
The cure, Freeze.
I didn't cut out, did I?
There isn't one.
What?
Perhaps I should elaborate. Creating an antidote to the disease that afflicts the clown was easy. Unfortunately, the cure degrades too quickly. It needs a restorative element, some kind of reforming enzyme.
Yeah.
Without it, it breaks down before it can help its host.
I've seen this before.
Finding a suitable
Because
enzyme.
I did a Royal Rumble on stream one of the last times I played 24, and Ric Flair came in at like 29, and I was like number 13, so I was pretty weak. But I hit him with a choke slam and a tombstone, and then hammer throwed him out, and he was like really fresh.
Exposed to that enzyme for centuries.
What?
His name is Ra's al Ghul.
Bring him to me. All I need
It's
is a
Ra's al Ghul,
It is your own
the demon's head.
Ra's.
You and the clown are doomed.
Not exactly. I need someone to tell me.
Because
where the
wrestlers
body
are
is.
stupid.
Then I can go wake him up.
Well, that one time they did. They had the extreme elimination
You're not
chamber.
worthy to speak of the great Ra's al Ghul.
You are a fool, Batman. You've let your only hope escape.
No, Victor. If Ra's al Ghul is in Arkham City, I now have a trail right to him.
Oh, my stream's filling up again as I'm getting more and more tired. Get that gun disruptor upgrade. Meow.
Oracle, change of plan. I'm going after the League of Assassins.
Why? What have they got to do with all this?
There's a couple of pictures of Ozzy on my Facebook.
Is this about Ra's or his daughter?
Penguin had
There's
one of
some
the
old
League's
pictures of
assassins
her, I think, from
imprisoned
like
in a museum.
2015.
I recognize the insignia. She's a member of Talia's elite guard.
I knew it. What is it about that woman?
Yeah,
that makes
she's
her
at least
instantly the most important person
10.
in your world?
Talia is not
A little
the goal
more than
of
10.
Arkham. I've uploaded
Yeah,
Freeze's
she's pretty
unfinished
healthy.
cure.
She's just
Looks
lazy.
to me like the answer is
Found in Ra's al Ghul's blood.
Laziest cat I've ever had.
Okay, Bruce. I guess you need to go after him. But please stay focused. Don't let her get in the way again.
She's the cuddliest cat I've ever had, but she's also the laziest. Kind of surprised she's not on my bed right now waiting for me to go to bed. Yep. Oh, you hear plenty from her. Sometimes you'll hear her in the background. Well, she barks a lot. If she hears something outside, she yaps. Because I'm pretty sure she's part wiener dog, part chihuahua, part blue heeler, part Jack Russell. She's a mutt. She's definitely got wiener dog in her because she's got a long body. She's got blue heeler in her because she's got the blue spots on her back. Yeah, blue heelers have like grayish blue spots on them, and she's got spots like a blue heeler. Oh, she's sweet. She's annoying as fuck because she fucking yaps, and her bark is like the sharpest, highest pitched noise imaginable.
On the League of Assassins to the Batcomputer. Oh, and another equipment request. Did you ever consider a bigger build?
I did. Too
Yeah.
heavy. Slowed me down. Let me know when it's here.
Can anyone hear me? Over. I hear you. It's chaos here. The
you realize how many bones
Do you realize how many bones you've got left for me to break?
I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, one of the suckers that buys it new every year the day it comes out. And I usually get one of the special editions because you get the season pass with it and you get early access, and it's actually a pretty good deal for season pass and getting the game a week early.
You need to be ready to fight back. Teach these suckers who's really in charge.
This year I bought the Dead Man edition because the Bloodline edition is not worth the extra fucking $40 because you get like a couple of My Faction Persona cards, and that's like the only difference. So I was like, yeah, I'll just get the fucking $100 version because the base game is $70, and then the DLC season pass is like $20. But then I get the game a week early too, so paying $100, I'm like, yeah, it's not a bad deal, even though video games are overpriced as fuck.
I don't get it. Penguin should have been in touch by now. I'm telling
What is
you,
it?
Batman's got him. No way. Yeah, how the hell would Batman be?
Yeah, that's a pre-order bonus for every version.
Place is locked down tighter than my mother on prom night. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, you have to pay extra for them.
Yeah, I do. Me too.
Yeah.
We've got more important things to be dealing with, like what are we gonna do if Batman's taking
I don't think they're part of the season pass. I think it's like a separate thing. Because last year that Bray Wyatt Legacy Pack was a separate thing from the season pass. Because I didn't even get it.
No. I bet she is. You must know on her prom night she got.
You talk about stupid. There's still NASCAR Heat 5 DLC I never had because they added some extra paint packs. And I'm like, I'm not paying for that. Licensing. I'm low-key surprised they were up as long as they were.
The blood trail has run out.
Yep.
The only
Oh,
way I'm
shit,
gonna
I got
find
a
that
phone call. Hold
assassin
on.
is to locate more evidence. The only way to find Raish is to get a tracker on that ninja. I'll need to get in close.
You only continue to live because the great Ra's al Ghul allows it.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid I'm about to end my stream. Because I'm tired and now I'm on the phone and I realized I'm too tired to play the rest of this tonight. Yeah, Caden, I gotta go. Oh.
I didn't need your help.
Really? It's not what it looked like from where I was standing.
Discord
I had it
fucking
under
sound
control.
detection is funky.
Why did
so.
Alfred send you?
Alright,
He was
I'll talk
worried
to you
about
next time, sir.
Take this, get it analyzed, and start searching the hospitals and
Do
emergency
I?
rooms. Anyone with this blood in them will be dead within 24 hours.
Whose blood is it? Oh. It's yours, isn't it? I'll get it to the hospitals and come back. You need my help here.
I can handle it. You're needed in Gotham. Things could get worse, much worse.
You think? If Strange really knows who you are, what happens if he tells everyone? How will you...
Trust me, I'll find a way.
If you need me, you know where I am.
I know. Now go.